Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Joe and it is going to be an awesome couple of hours because it is, of course, a launch day. It's the first time that you've seen these incredible products here on Crafters TV, and today is a turn of the Gemini pop-out scene stamp and die collection. I cannot wait for you guys to see what you're going to be able to do with this awesome brand new collection of 8 different stamp and die sets. They are so versatile and they are incredible value for money as well. Now, it's an exciting show because yes, we've got some amazing brand new products for you, but we've got the lady herself here with us as well. Sara is joining me. Sara, how are you? I feel like we haven't worked together for ages.
I know. Do you know what? It's quite exciting to be in the studio because obviously after the HSN show last week, I had a few days off. So it's been great to be back in. And of course, I had to come in and do this one. What a fantastic launch. For any of you who haven't seen it, right? When we say pop out, right? A pop-out card is one of the ones where you open it on the inside and you've got the pop-out going on the inside. Now, when I've always made these, Joe, I always do it with like a little dangler going on in the middle. And what I love is you can do them at any size. So this is your little mini pop-out, or this is like a larger version where we're popping out and having this in the centre. Now, here's the clever thing about these though, right? I don't want you to just think about them as pop-outs. Now, if I was only here for like 15 minutes or half an hour or something, all I'd be able to teach you is how to do a pop-out. However, each one of these, Joe, is actually a mini creator card, which means it opens up a whole host of opportunities. So it's a good job I've got 2 hours because I've got like so many different techniques to show you. So let me just show you exactly what I mean, okay? Now, this is one of the dies. This is the Country Village one, which is the one that you guys are going crazy for apparently, okay? So in the Country Village, I'm going to open this up, Joe, and can you see, you get the die. You also get in here the set of stamps that goes with it, and each one of these includes like a little booklet with loads of like ideas and all your instructions and everything like that in, okay? Now, if I just focus on just the clever die to start with, right? So this is it here. Can you see, Joe, there's no cutting edge here, right? No cutting edge around here. So actually what it operates as is like a cutting die. So let's imagine we've done a 10-fold card and we're going to pop this on here and run that through your machine. When it goes through your machine, Joe, I feel like I'm going to do that little thing. Ready? Click. There it is, right? Click. Right, here we go. Then, so when it does cut out, because it's connected, it stays connected here and stays connected around here. Now, what that then means is, we can do all sorts. So this card here, just to show you nice and simply, if you were to take this and like colour this in with your lovely tri-blend markers, which we've got on the show today. This is all like coloured in the little church scene, the village, everything like that. Now that there, Joe, if you were to start and get fancy, and when I say get fancy, what I mean is lovely paper like this, but I've done one where I've actually used one of our inverted nesting dies to cut out a little shape like this. And then you can take it one step further and you can put on like a nice frame like this all around it. And then by the time you add a few, I'm going to teach you how to add the danglers in. The one that I've got, if I show you this here, let's show you it to the front camera. Because it's cut in, right, it's going straight through so that you've got that little scene inside the card, Joe. So can you see it's like cutting right through? I'm going to show you how to do these bits with the danglers on there, but it's going right through to the card. You've got all that detail. Now, are you ready for me to show you what we're going to be learning in the next couple of hours, right? We can take that concept and we can put it into the front in the same way that we've done this. I'm going to put it into the front of that nice simple little card there, okay? And I'm going to again teach you how to do all these danglers. So we might start off with a nice ease. Actually, I'm going to start off showing you the pop out. So I'm going to start off showing you this sort of concept. Then we're going to stay with the easy ones and I'm just going to show you into the front of a card. However, we're then going to take it, and every one of these, Joe, is a perfect shake a card. I'm hoping you're going to dance for me.
Oh, right? Always.
So we're going to do some shake a carding, and I'm going to put the little sequins inside. This is brilliant, this one. Take time to soak up the fun. Enjoy the bubble.
Super popular at the moment.
Well, of course it is. It's brilliant. It's so different. But you could also be taking these and doing a tunnel book. So I'm going to be teaching you how to cut pieces away. I'm going to give you all the measurements and instructions for how to create this concertina at the side. Make your own tunnel book. This is the camping one where you've got the little dangler as well. I'm going to show you how to take that, Joe, and put it into a larger format. We'll do some more tunnel books on larger cards later in the show, and even cutting into the front of a box, for example. We're going to do cutting into the front of a box. You could also do things like a diorama card. How gorgeous is this in the front of like a little diorama card? There are so many things you can do with these dies. That's why we needed a whole 2 hours. I feel like I've got all this vision in here that I'm just desperate to impart on you. It's going to be a fantastic show.
It really is. It's also a very, very busy show. I need to let you know already 10% of the stock has gone. Loads of you in the comments talking about all the different stamps and dies that you already own that are going to complement these beautifully. Yes, they're pop out, they're diorama, they are shaker, and you're going to come up with even more ways of using them. I just know you are. Let me take you through the 8 that you're getting. It's quite remarkable. You can get 8 of these for that price. Platinum members gets even better for you. I'll tell you about that in a moment. So what you're going to get in here is you're going to get the secret garden, which is this one here. You've got the little butterflies in there, the picket fence. You've got the birdie in there too. We then have our home, which is this one here. Love that you've got all those complementary stamps in there to make full projects with these. This one here is Into the Woods with the cute little deer in there. You've got the acorn to do the spinner with if you want to. This one, Party Vibes. I'm definitely getting party vibes from this. You've then got Enjoy the Bubbles. You guys are loving these. I love you get that little rubber ducky in there as well that you can pop in the bath should you wish. This is your Country Village. Adorable. Loads of different options when it comes to this one. Then we've got Time to Celebrate, which is going to be perfect for all of those birthday themes that you want to create for. And also, I think this might be my favourite, Go Cami. If you've got our staycation stamps and dies, imagine using some of those in conjunction and around this. The price is awesome that you've got. $55.93 in the UK, $69.65 if you are stateside. Platinum members, you can pick these up today for $44.74 or $55.72. UK Platinum members, you're looking at about £5.50 per collection here, which is awesome value for money. They're all available on their own individually, should you wish to cherry pick them, or 2 for £14.50 or $18. But far and away the best value is going for that whole collection. As I'm hearing, literally everyone is at the moment. If you want to get in contact with me, you can do so in all the usual ways. Crafters TV across on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're on YouTube. If you are over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Some of you may already have your hands on these. If you did get these and you've already got them, you've been making things, I'm going to want to see your pictures, but I'll let you know about how you can do that a little later in the show. Monkeyhead Bonkers wants to know how your legs are this morning, Sarah. So they saw your Instagram story and they feel for you. I didn't see this Instagram story, so I feel like I need enlightening.
Oh, no, I think they just literally just, been overdoing it a little bit on the running. I did like 5 days in a row, and luckily this morning I had to get up nice and early for Crate and Craft though, so I didn't even get up and run. So the legs are feeling absolutely fine now.
Glad to hear it. More importantly, the crafty hands are in tip-top condition, which is absolutely fantastic. Lots of you chatting away with me as well. Porty says, hi everyone, I'm normally on Facebook, but I can't get the work PC to work on Facebook. Shush, don't tell my boss. So today I'm on YouTube. Bought this earlier, can't wait to see what Sarah does with them. Absolutely, if you've already got these, stay tuned, loads of inspiration for you. If you haven't yet got your hands on them, then this is the Crafters TV launch, and you've got an incredible deal and an incredible opportunity to get your hands on them. Over 10% now, I'm hearing, has sold out and gone. But I'm going to go straight across to Sarah because I know she has got so many demonstrations. Did I count something like 8 demos out there earlier?
Well, we'll see how let's just see how I go on. I've got lots to show you though. I've also got a nice cup of tea with my wonderful coaster to keep my cup on. 100% recycled plastic. We are eco-friendly here, and actually, if you want to go one step further, I love what Craig did. He used one of our magnet sheets. Just stick this onto the back of it. Now you've got a nice fridge magnet. So that is my special birthday present. When you say, what did Sarah get you for her birthday? You can say, she got me a lovely coaster to go with my mug.
I thought you meant to give you presents.
Yes, that is what's happening. I hope you're in tomorrow, Joe, because I'll be waiting to see what I've got.
I am here tomorrow, don't worry about that. Everyone that spends over £15 or $15 will get that free gift added to their cart automatically, of course. And of course, it is a special lady's birthday tomorrow. Oh yes, music and passion are the fashion for Sara's birthday. What could that possibly mean? You'll have to tune in and find out.
Possibly mean? Well, all I'm going to say is you need to be in for the wake up call show tomorrow. If you've got any plans during wake up call tomorrow, cancel them. I've cancelled all my birthday plans because I can have nothing better to do, trust me, than be right here at that time. It's going to be epic. So wake up call tomorrow. Joe will be there, Craig will be there, I'll be there. It's going to be fantastic. We're celebrating my birthday in style.
Awesome. Can't wait for that. Tomorrow. Can't wait.
Right. Are you ready for me to kind of start and show you? I'm going to start with a very basic concept, okay? So this is a pop-out card. Now, for any of you who haven't made a pop-out card before, I'm going to go right to the very, very beginning and show you how this whole thing's going to work, okay? What you need, Joe, is you need, and we'll do different size ones over the course of the show, but you need 2 pieces of card. I've done these ones 10 inches wide by 5 inches tall. So what we'll end up with, one of them you're going to fold in half. So I've got one that's literally folded in half there, so that's halfway. And this one, don't fold it in half, but can you see I've put like a little score, a little pencil line up the middle? Yep. Now the most difficult thing is choosing which of these you're going to go with. Now I'm going to use the time to celebrate on this one. No, I'm not. I like time to celebrate, but I also like, here we go, party vibes. Feels very apt with it being my birthday tomorrow and all, party vibes. So let me just show you, for anyone who's brand new to this, if I take all these out, you've got the die, you've got the stamps that go with it, you've then got that little instruction. For anyone who didn't see me explain this at the beginning, each one comes with a little instruction book with all the sizes in here, so don't worry about remembering this, although I know you'll come back and watch this video all the time.
Oh, right? Yolanda says she's saving this live for sure.
Oh, good idea, yeah. Right, let's have a little look. I've realised that when I've been making some of this, I've left some of my little bits and pieces in, Joe.
No problem.
Hey, what am I like?
What am I like?
Is that how she says, what am I like?
If you do want to make sure you can always come back and access this, remember you can share it on Facebook. I believe you can bookmark it on YouTube. I'm not very down with the kids on YouTube, but I think that's what it's called. You need to get down
with the kids, don't you?
I know.
Right, what I'll show you, if you're doing these as pop-outs, you'll notice all of these, Joe, we designed them so that they've got a natural kind of halfway point. So in this one, it's actually easier when you're looking at it. Can you see you've got a balloon there and a balloon here, and it goes in the middle of those 2 balloons, yeah? And then all you're going to do is secure that in place. Top tip, and I'm going to repeat this about 10 times during the show, you're going to tape down in the middle.
Okay,
Can you see? So you're going to tape it down the middle, that's the bit that's going to lift out. Now, it'll work in any one of your die cutting machines. You can put this in our MIDI, whatever you want, not a problem, right? But we're going clear, magnetic, top plate, and then straight through your Gemini machine. Now I've got the junior one out here. Let's have a little look. I have knocked this slightly off centre, so we'll put you nice and straight. So I'm going straight through the junior, and then we're just going to get that cut through the centre. Now, they're not complicated dies, folks. They're not intricate ones. The concept here is not a really lazy, intricate die. It's a really clever, well thought through miniature version of a creator card that you can use in a lot of ways, right? So, look, this is what I mean, right? Look at that, how that's just lifted out there. I'm going to pop them last couple of little bits out of here. And can you see, this is now giving us the detail in the inside. Now, from here, Joe, what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to bring this in. We're going to use the scoring tool. I've done this in inches, so let's go. The halfway point on here would be the 5-inch line. So I'm putting the score line in at 5 inches, following this down and the 5-inch line at the bottom. That gives us the card folded in half with your detail folded in half there. Then, Joe, it's up to you. As long as, so this is 5 inches, so half of that would be 2.5. As long as you come any side, this side of the 2.5, it's going to fit inside. So I think I'll score at 3 inches. And then what we'll end up with, oh, got a little bit of cardstock there. Score at 3 inches, which means we'll end up with the card doesn't quite pop out all the way. You'll see what I mean in a second, right? So 3 inches there, that is what gives us the pop out shape. Now, with all your cards, Joe, I always say the score, so you score on the top, fold it away from itself, right? And then if you want to fold it the other way, you can fold it towards itself. So now we've got that. You can see the pop out?
Awesome.
Yes, we see that pop out. Now, what I've done is I've just got some coloured paper. You can see there, that's going to form that pop out shape, right? I'm going to just put this together. So keeping it nice and simple, I've used some of our lovely papers, and I'm just going to stick these, Joe, in the inside. And as long as you can see what I'm doing, it's a great time for me to take any questions or whatever that people have got.
Awesome. Well, Monkeyhead Bonkers has come to my rescue, Sarah, and she says if you're watching on YouTube, you can add the show to your own personal playlist.
Yeah, that's
there
it.
you are.
That's what we need to do, Joe.
That is it. So any products that you buy, when you see them, add that video to your playlist, and you've got your own bespoke library of education. Then, whenever you want to come back and watch it, you know where everything is.
Good plan. Good plan.
Great plan. Anne from the Twin Cities, Minnesota on YouTube says, how does this collection differ from the HSN collection, Sarah? I bought the HSN collection and I'm on the auto ship. Do I need to go for any of these?
No, you do not indeed. You've got everything either already with you or coming on the way in the auto ships. You are one of those people that can sit back and relax and enjoy this show knowing that you've got them and you're going to learn exactly how to use them. So
Fabulous.
You enjoy, right? Here we go. So I've just done a little bit of matting and layering already for these, Joe. You'll have to excuse me. For this show, I've done a lot of my matting and layering ready so that I can get through extra demos. That was my priority with this one, okay?
Fabulous.
And bear in mind, oh, right at the end of that. Oh, no, we're not quite. Bear in mind, what I'm going to be doing is teaching you as many techniques as possible and trying to give you as many little hints and tips as possible to go along with these. And pop-out cards is just literally one of the things you can do. So there's my pop-out in the centre, right? Oh, what I realised was, what I did mean to do, let's just temporarily open this up. Oh, don't stick. Yes, right. What I did want to do is show you how you put the dangler in the middle.
Awesome.
Right, I almost forgot. So, here's the thing. Not the best use of on-air stuff here, but I've got some invisible thread. Oh, look, you can see it. Our cameras are so good. So good. Not invisible to our cameras, is it not? Absolutely not.
No, not with Charlotte, the Queen of the Super Zoom at the helm.
Exactly, she's right there. Right, watch this. Another top tip for you, Joe, right? I want you to hold that little bit right in the middle and then stick it in place with a little bit of tape. Now, you're going to pull this right down. So I'm pulling it nice and tight, sticking that with tape. You probably can't see it now, it is getting a bit thin. Watch this, right? Fold that backwards. This is the best way to secure one of these pop-outs. Fold that back up and then stick this down. And that's as much as you need there, right? So I'll pop that invisible thread, hopefully somewhere it won't look so invisible, right? And then this top bit, I'm going to do exactly the same, watch. We're going to fold that over and then stick that down in there. So we've folded our thread, can you see, top and bottom. So what it means is your thread's not going to move because this will get played with a lot, right? So here we go. Now in your set, can you see you've got champagne bottle, you've got champagne glasses, we've also got the champagne bottle and glasses stamps. So what I've done is I've actually stamped a couple of those champagne glasses and I've got them sticky. So I've stamped and coloured them in, two different ones here.
Awesome.
Now watch what will be great about these. They are symmetrical. They're all symmetrical so that you can go behind that little bit of thread. Can you see there? We've got one behind. The next one comes over and in top and it sandwiches in between those two little pieces, which is how you get the dangler. And then you put the dangler in, as I almost hadn't getting carried away with the chit chat, inside before you close your card up. So there's the inside of my card, and then I'm going to go super simple with the front bit. In fact, watch how simple I'm going to go, right? I've got just another square of card and a little bit of ribbon. Right, and what I'm going to do, Joe, is fold this over, and this is a great one of my tips. I do this a lot, by the way. So I'm not very good at tying knots and pulling them round. So watch what I do. I just do this. I'll fold this round and then cut this off here, okay? Then this here, you tie this around like that, and I'm going to pull this down like that here. So it doesn't matter that, you know, you don't have to kind of like tie that knot in the middle, you tie the knot afterwards. Can you see? So it looks really
Awesome.
good with a knot tied afterwards. Plenty of tape on there and then afterwards.
There's lots of ribbon and thread available in this show on the website as well. So if you need some of that, absolutely click that shop the show button. You'll find absolutely loads of cotton and ribbon there.
Oh yes, I put the embroidery cotton on, Joe, because it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Those of you who are wanting to do, you know, like instead of the invisible thread, you want a bit of the embroidery cotton would go perfectly there. So, nice and simple, it's time to party, and then don't forget you've got things like those, oh there it is, disappeared at the bottom. There's your little champagne bottle. I'm going to pop the champagne bottle on here, and it's going to be time to party. Keep it simple, there's no point doing a lot to the front, because in all honesty, this is how it's going to get shown on the inside. Now, just to put this into perspective, I'm starting you off easy, we're going to build up over the course of the show. If you missed me at the beginning, they're called pop-out scenes because you can put them in the middle of a pop-out like this. However, what I'm going to do next is not do a scene, is I'm going to show you how we can do them onto the front of a card, right? Once we've learnt the basics of the pop-out scene or onto the front of a card, for example, then we're going to move on to things like the tunnel book. And we're going to move on to cutting them into the front of a box. And we're going to move on to doing, where is it gone? Can you see the bubbles inside? So you can do them as a shaker card. And every single one of all of these 8 designs can be done every one of the different ways I'm going to teach you. It's going to be a plethora of information. Joe will keep you up to date with our stuff selling out and which one's the most popular or any of the bearer of bad news he has to be. I'm going to be the Energizer Bunny over here teaching you what to do with them.
Huh. So that's it then, there's the roles defined. I'm the bad cop, Sara's going to be the good, I'm the bad news bear for this hour. I think it might be bad news already. A fifth of the stock has gone. We're only 21 minutes into this Crafters TV launch, so it's very, very busy. Pretty much everyone so far going for that larger collection, which is the best way as always of getting the best value. I'll just quickly show you, I'm going to take you back through the boards again in a second, but I just want to show you I've got a few different ways of using them over here. And it's one of those collections you can tell that the design team have had lots of fun putting these together. So whether you are putting them on the inside of your card, you can see here, look at that one done using the Hessian there as well. Oh yeah, you can do shaker cards and shaker boxes we've got here as well. And also a lot of people have gone to the effort of making the outside look gorgeous, but then boom, as Tiffany would say, when you open this up, oh, we've got a loose dangler there as well, which is a different way of doing it.
Loose dangler
Absolutely.
on the run.
I know. And of course, using it in conjunction with other stamps and dies. Think about bringing, you know, because we bring you so many awesome small stamps and dies, or smaller, I should say, they would all complement this collection beautifully. Let me just recap again, though, exactly. Oh, I've got to show you this one first before I do that, because look, you've got a shaker card on the outside, and then we've got a dangler on the inside. I know, how awesome is that? Let me take you through the 8 you're getting in here. I can't believe I'm saying you get 8 for that price. It's brilliant value for money. What you're going to get in here is, of course, the secret garden, which is beautiful. You've got the butterfly, the little birdie on there, the fences. Remember, you're getting sentiments and embellishment stamps in each one of these collections as well, which I love. You've then got our home in there too. Really love that. Oh, imagine living in a house like that. It looks beautiful, isn't it? This one here is Into the Woods, which I think is fantastic. You could, if you wanted to, snip away the little animals there and just use the tree scene as a little frame.
I'm going to teach you how to do that later. Yep.
Fantastic. We've then also got in here as well party vibes. Loving that. The champagne. Oh, there's even a karaoke mic there as well. Yes, please. Then what we've got, of course, is enjoy the bubbles. I mean, doesn't that look glorious? That reminds me of a Sunday night. A few candles lit. Oh, yes. And you've got the little rubber ducky in there for you. And those bubbles that you've got there, they're going to come in so useful. You could be putting those as little champagne bubbles in your big shaker cards. There's so many different ways that you're going to use these and cross-pollinate with this collection. This one here is your country village. I think that would make a gorgeous wedding card, the country village. This is your time to celebrate. You've got your party hat there as well as your cake and your candles. And you've also got go camping there too, with your camping chairs, the caravan, bit of bunting there as well. All of that comes your way for that awesome price you can see there, $55.93 or $69.65. Over a fifth of the stock now has sold out and gone. A few different options on the show when it comes to colouring mediums for you as well. I've got the deep blends when it comes to the tri-blends. These original bullet nib tri-blend pens. These are the colours that you are going to get included. You're getting 72 colours. Of course, you're getting the light, the medium and the dark shade across 24 different pens. They are absolutely awesome. These $67.99 or $101.95. Very, very busy on those ones at the moment if you want to go for those. I've also got for you the tri-blend brush pens as well. So everything you know and love about our tri-blend markers, now with that brush nib. So you want to flick and add texture, they're going to be brilliant for you, allowing you to do that. I have got the colour chart here as well for the tri-blend brush pens. You can see it's a whole collection there. And you get all of these colours as well. Getting that seamless blend from the lightest to the mid to the darkest shade gives you real depth and dimension, whether you're going for the brush pens or you're going for the bullet nib. $67.99 or $101.95 if you want to get your hands on those. Oh, Andrea, with his compliments, you spoil me. She says, Joe, you're looking very handsome today. Thanks, Andrea, I'll take that. Pam says, just ordered the Secret Garden and the bubble bath. Marilyn's loving all the examples from the design team. Any two for $14.50 or $18. Of course, the best way to get the best value is to go for the big collections, but if you want to cherry pick, you can. Mariah also saying, hi from Hamburg, New York. On my lunch break, we want to say hello and thank you, Sara Davies and CCTV, for all the goodies, deals and inspiration. Looking forward to Cartload today and the big day tomorrow. Cartload deals are all live. Obviously, don't check them out yet until we finish this show, but you can definitely go and have a look between shows. And finally, Laura Simmons says, oh, I'll be awake for Wake Up Call tomorrow, getting ready for work in the weekend, so I'll be there. Yay for us April babies, Sara. There you are. Lots of excitement about Sara's birthday, and there's going to be some fantastic deals to go with it. It's like you're giving, it's like everyone else's birthday, Sara, not just yours.
Oh, what can I say? We always do something like this. My birthday, you get presents. This, honestly, they're awesome. Made from 100% recycled plastic as well, so we're doing our bit for the environment.
And it's World Earth Day today as well, isn't it?
Well, that's why we thought it all kind of tied in. That's why we're telling you all about that, so that it's all good. And also, it's a great excuse for us to keep filling out cups of tea all the way through the show, Joe, isn't it? Right, brilliant. Okay, are you ready for the other beginner way? When I say beginner, I mean like the, you know, how to use these in the most basic form. I'm going to do this card, but I'm going to change up the colours a little bit for you and give you another little bit of a different idea with it, okay?
I find it hilarious that you say that's a basic card, because if I got that through the post on my birthday, the last thing I'd be thinking is basic, Sara.
Yeah, I think they're brilliant, and it's the fact that it's the create a card style, but you've got that dangler, and we're going to piece over the top of it, right? Now, here's the thing, because I'm going for lots of different concepts, I've done a little bit, I've done the colours slightly different here. What I've done is I've used the nested circle dies, and I've already done, so this is just the front, it's just a 10-fold card, and I've matted and layered the front, and I've cut the two sizes with the two different concentric circles, okay? So I've cut the smaller one out of the lighter pink, and then the larger one out of the spotty pink. Now, I've gone for the size that is just the right size compared to the die, all right? So here we go. Now, I've been really lax here, Joe. I was using these this morning for show, and then you should really pop all these little bits out. Make sure you don't go using the die with all these little bits popped in, okay?
I mean, it is your birthday. You can blame someone else if you want.
Yeah, but it was my fault.
Okay.
So I'm being really good. I always blame Craig, and it wasn't Craig, it was me that left these in there, right? So, can you see with this one, again, if you were using it as a pop-out card, this is going to line up right down the middle. However, I'm not. I'm just putting it in the centre. And can you see I've just chosen the right size circle for this. So you've got the circle. Remember what the top tip was, Joe?
Tape on the inside.
Inside, that's it. So tape goes on the inside like this. When I open this up, right, I'm going to put this through the Gemini again, so it just goes into the middle piece like that. You're going to do your regular sandwich combination, put them all together, straight through the machine, and it's like, I mean, it's seconds. The great thing about these cards is they're really quick if you want, but then actually we're going to come on and do one of the tunnel cards. Do you want to do that one next?
Oh, yes,
Should
please.
we push the boat out and do the tunnel card next?
Yes, please.
I love showing you how you snip into them, Joe.
Husband appreciation post, Sandra Dundas.
Oh,
hubby has just ordered for me Secret Garden, Country Village, Into the Woods, and Enjoy the Bubbles.
Well, do you know what I think
hubby
he deserves? The coaster. I think he should give him the coaster.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a good hubby. He deserves it.
He does.
Deserves it. You should also buy him a nice mug to go on his coaster because it just seems right.
It does
Treat him
indeed.
to a nice
And maybe
one.
unlimited cups of tea for one day.
Yes.
Maybe
good
2
plan.
days. Yeah.
Don't push it. Right, okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to piece this now with another. So I'm going to choose a couple of colours of card. So I'm going to go with a bit of brown, I think, for the fence, and I've got a little bit of lilac for the top. So all you're going to do is you're going to pop these on, and because, oh, look, we've got little bits in there. You want to make sure you pop all your bits out. I'm going to use this, Joe, and I'm going to cut through multiple levels of the cardstock at once. Because I can, because it's a Gemini machine, so why wouldn't you, okay? Now, this is when you want your little small scissors. Now, I don't know if we've got little small, I've got big scissors and I've got ginormous scissors, but I don't know if I've got little tiny ones, but it doesn't matter, I'll show you them with me, I'll show you them with the other ones. Right, can you see then? This all comes out here, right? But what we're going to do is, we're going to bring this in and you're going to cut all the way around this fence. So we've got the little fence, look at that, and the small scissors are about to appear as if by magic, right?
Would be
So
nice
you've
if we
got
could
the
do that at
small
home,
fence.
wouldn't it?
Would
You know, like, oh, I'm cooking dinner, I haven't got a can of tomatoes. If only someone could have it, and then boom, they're there.
They're there, no problem.
It just doesn't happen.
So can you see, you're just going to cut all the way around this. I'll do a mix of me small and large ones, just so that you've got that kind of matten layer to go over the top. So what I've done is I've got them, I've already done some cutouts. Again, I'm just going to lie that together, Joe. But if you've got any questions while we're going, happy to chat and do the questions at the same time.
Rosalind would like to know, what is the difference between the deep blend and the shades when it comes to the tri-blend, Sarah?
Oh, have you got the shades?
I
I'll
have
pause
got
this for a
the
second.
deep blends
Right,
here.
show them. Have you got the colour chart with the deep blends on?
I have not, no.
Oh, sorry, I imagined you'd pick that up. Right, if you have a little look on the close-up on Joe's box there, right, what you can see is half of these are your blends, right, and half of them are shades.
Right.
Now, shades are where you've got a deeper colour of the ones that we've already got. So can you see there? Earth brown shades, tan shades, bright pink shades, dark red shades, because in your original 24 pen box, right, because we do, and I'll pop the details up for the tri-blends for you while we're chatting about them, but what you'll find is, in the when we did the original box of 24, they're all blends, so you get one pen for each colour, Joe. Now, something like coral, you might have coral 1, 3 and 5. Coral shades might be 7, 9 and 11. So you go with the deeper version of the pen you've already got in 3 deeper shades. So some of them are blends, like Alpine Greens are brand new, Dusty Purple's brand new. They're a different colour to what you've got in your other pens. The shades are a deeper shade of colours you'll already have.
Awesome, so they'll both work independently, or if you've got both sets, then they play beautifully together as well.
That's exactly
Brilliant.
the idea. Right, here we go. Now, when I'm placing these on top, Joe, I want you to use your dotty tape pen, because watch what we want to do. We want to get tape right in all over the back of that, but we don't want it coming through.
Was that a bit of a reverse tape pen usage I just saw then?
I think it was
I've not
actually.
seen that move before.
Oh, what should we try?
Check you out.
No, I was going to say I'll do it again, but then I think it might go wrong if I do it again. Right, so all the way around here, and then there you go.
Look at that. This is a new one.
She's so fancy. Right, here we go. So I'm going to position this, and can you see it just goes all around there? And doesn't it look really nice having that layered up in a different colour?
It does.
I just think that's quite a great technique. You do this with all of the different ones, but that I think looks really professional. And then I've also got the little tiny birdie in a different shade again, so he goes in the middle, right? Now, that's the middle bit. We're going to go with the invisible thread again. So are you ready? Here, I can see my invisible thread from before. There it is. So, remember what I told you. We're going to come in with the tape, and I don't know if you can see this invisible thread, but there it is there, right up on the middle piece here. And we're going to hold that down in place, a little bit of tape. So tape at the top first. Oh, our Charlotte's coming in for the jugular.
Isn't she?
Don't come too close, Charlotte, didn't do my nails. Right, pull it right down here, right? And then you're going to put tape. Or you could go across the way if you wanted to do it a little bit different, but I'm going to come straight down the middle. We're going to put tape there, right? But then, this is the clever bit, right? You're going to fold this over and stick that secondary piece down there like that, right? We're going to do the same here. we're going to fold this over and you're going to stick the secondary piece there like that. So that can now trim off, and there's enough invisible thread for us to use for the next project. But I've pulled that taut and I've folded them over, because if you just stick it once, it can pull through. This is years and years of making pop-out cards. You're getting the benefit of my experience here, right? Now, ready for this one. You've got this butterfly, and you've got the butterfly stamp that goes with it. So if you want to stamp a couple of them and cut them out, all these inner dangling shapes are all symmetrical, right? So what it means is you can pop a butterfly behind. The butterfly goes like that, right? There's one. And then we can come and bring a butterfly. Oh, should we try and do it on a wonky angle? Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm going to go put the butterfly on the wonk, right? So I'm going to put it slightly offset there like that, and this one slightly offset over here, so that you get the butterfly fluttering and it flutters in the middle. How gorgeous. Clever is that? And then all you're going to do, Joe, is, I think it looks a little bit plain with white in the background. Soon as you put a little bit of colour into the background, the whole thing just jumps off the page at you. And that, and I know Joe laughed at this, but to me, that is a nice, simple card. And to finish it off, actually, remember you've got all of these. For my fabulous friend, Hello Beautiful, all I'm going to do is I've stamped one of those onto a little piece of this. So look at this, Hello Beautiful, into the corner down there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of tape. Oh, come on you here, right? Oh, you know when it's getting to the end, don't you? And it doesn't want to come out there. Oh, now I'm pulling a bit. Right, let's have a little look. I'll stick you on the corner, right? And then I'll stick this to that corner as well. There we go. So there is the second very simple concept. And look how different it looks. The first one I showed you was actually in the greens. So it's exactly the same card. I've just done one in the greens and one in the pinks for a little bit of a change. Quite cute, isn't it?
I love that you call that a simple card, because they are so effective, aren't they? Even if you're doing them with the more simpler techniques, they are absolutely fantastic. It's really, really busy. People saying hello from all over. Dee's in Kentucky, Angela's in Scotland, Shelley saying hi from Michigan, Gail is in Houston as well. Kate saying this is so much fun. Dee wishing you a happy early birthday, in case she misses you tomorrow, Sara.
No, you're not going to miss me tomorrow, because you're going to come watch Wake Up Call and you're going to see me dancing and doing birthday celebrations.
Oh, amazing. Is there going to be cake?
There is going to be cake.
Oh, awesome.
It's a birthday, Joe. Of course there's going to be cake.
There's got to be. As someone said, is it Julia Child, says, a birthday party without cake is just a meeting. I can get on board with that statement. Aisha says, good morning again, everyone. Great to see Sara back in her signature purple, ready to see all of these incredible dies. Valerie agrees with me as well, saying how awesome the value is on the whole collection. I'm just going to whiz you back through what you get included, and then I will give you an opportunity to check those baskets out, because I know rightly so, you don't want to miss any of Sara's fantastic demonstrations. Let me just whiz through the 8 that you're getting. I know, I find that hard to believe. We've got all 8 in here for that price that you've got. So what you're going to receive in here is you're going to receive the Secret Garden, which is this one just here, with the butterflies. Our Home. You've then got Into the Woods. I love that you get the embellishing stamps and dies. You get the sentiments. You get the main cutaway element too. So there's loads of different ways for you to use these. That one there was Party Vibes. Enjoy the Bubbles. This one, very, very popular at the moment. Country Village is this one. You're also then going to receive Time to Celebrate, and you've got Go Camping in there as well. $55.93 becomes $44.74 as a platinum member in the UK. $69.65 drops down to $55 and change as a platinum member in the US. It is really busy out there. Over a quarter of the stock has gone. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to give you an opportunity to get those baskets checked out. Whilst you do that, let's share with you all the fantastic details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
All the details there, of course, of the incredible Club Inspire. Make sure you join up. It is free to join. A quarter of the stock of this brand new launch has sold out and gone. I know some of you maybe got your hands on this already when it aired over on HSN. If you've already received those items and you've made stuff with these, I'd love to see what you've been up to. You can drop those pictures to me really easily by emailing studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. That's studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Send them in to us. We'd love to share your inspiration. Monkey Head Bonkers saying, I love that we get sentiment stamps in with these as well. Absolutely you do. You've got everything in here to make a full project, which is awesome. You're just going to add a little bit of cardstock, some pattern paper, a few mats and layers, maybe a little bit of ribbon and a thread, and you have got something absolutely gorgeous. Remember, you're getting 8 brand new stamp and die sets in here. Platinum members in the UK looking at about £5.50 per set, which is incredible value for money as well. So do grab them. Very, very busy. Loads of other stuff on the show. I'll maybe get to show you some of it a little later. We've got the score mask and the envelope boxes on the show. You've got pattern papers, thread on there. You've got ribbon on there too. So go and have a little look. Get yourself stocked up. Fill those baskets. Remember, everyone that spends over £15 or dollars also gets a cheeky little free gift, seeing as it's Sarah's birthday too. Right, what do you want to share with us next, Sarah?
Right, we're doing the tunnel book. We're going to do the tunnel book. So if you're going to come back and watch the show, 41 minutes into the show is where you need to come back for. These are what we're talking about when we're talking about tunnel books. And once you know how to do it, you can do this exact concept with every single one. Can you see they like line up on there, Joe? And you tell the story as you look into the middle. And you need to learn how to do this side piece. And I'll give you all the measurements and walk you through it, right? So, first of all, to do the actual base card, I found a nice size is, oh, don't you be falling over. Nice size is 5.5 inches. Now, a little bit of a top tip, okay? 5.5 inches. If you want to mark the middle on this, half of that would be 2 3/4, right? So I'm just going to put 2 3/4, a little line in the model. 2 3/4, I'm going to put a little line across the middle. So I've now marked the centre part of that jaw, and of course that's going to get cut away. And where's the one I'm using? Oh my word, I've just put it down somewhere. Here it is, right next to me. Right next to me. Right, I love this one. It's the camping, you've got the little caravan, the camping seats, the table and everything, right? So I'm going to position that in the middle, right? And this is all going to be waste that's cut away. And then where are we going to put the tape, Joe?
On the inside.
On the inside. Do you know he does listen to me? So good, aren't you? Right, so tape goes on the inside and we're going to cut this through. Now actually, to do this, I want you to cut 3 of these. Yeah, 3 of these I think would be a really good number. I'm going to just do 1 to show you the concept, but you would cut 3 and then I'm going to show you how we trim bits away, right? So, your very base model one, so you see we lift that off and then that's ready to go. So your base model one, Joe, is going to start like this, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come in, where I put them lovely little snips, right? We're going to snip away, so number 1's like this, then we're going to snip away this and this, and the caravan, right? So the caravan snips away there like that. There's our caravan out. And here's our tree coming out as well. Comes out there, and then 2 little snips along here, right? So there's layer 2. So layer 1 was we don't snip anything away. This is layer 2, right? So you're going to leave one like that with layer 2. Then layer 3, yeah, I mean, you could come if you wanted to do multiple layers. Watch this, we could cut out the table, but leave the chairs and leave the little bunny on here. So all of this just cuts out, little chair on here, And it's really easy to do. I like dies with snippability, all right?
I think this really shows you as well, don't you know, we here at Crafters, we talk about being designed by crafters for crafters. The fact that you've got the ability to do this, because it's like inbuilt extras really for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It really is. So there's my layer 2, but I'm showing you a little bit more. Layer 3, do you know, if we're doing 4 layers, that could be 3. And then look for layer 4, I've just left the bunnies in, I've put away the chairs. Isn't that really cute?
Super cute.
But I've just designed this project to be a 3 layer, so we're going to have to ignore the extra layer that I've just done. But you get the idea. Now, watch what I'm going to do here, Joe. I'm going to use some of those tri-blends, right? And I'm just going to come along here and do a little bit of colouring in. So we're going to add on to there, and then we're going to add on to here as well, and then just colour some, do you know, I've got a piece of card to go underneath here. I'll do a little bit of colouring, you do a little bit of questioning.
No problem at all. Donna wants to know if you can use the Ultimate Pro to make the pop-out scenes. I know, was it the scoreboard you were using, Sarah?
Yes, the Scoremaster is going to be perfect for this because you need to be really accurate with the sizing. You'll see why we do this in a second. So you could use the Ultimate Pro for a pop-out card. You couldn't use it for this card that I'm about to teach you here, okay? So I'm going to show you something else clever.
If you want to grab the Scoremaster, then you can. It's available. Bottom of the screen there. It comes along with the Envelobox Creator. £18 in the UK, $23 if you are in the US. Sarah Brown says, Sarah and Joe, you both looking very gorgeous today. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Sarah, are you doing well?
Tremendous, Joe. Absolutely tremendous.
Fantastic. So Sandra says, okay, he can have the coaster. He has enough mugs as it is. He actually heard you and says thanks for the backing, guys. Sandra's husband, you're more than welcome.
Well, do you know, you've got to give a good husband a shout out when he's being good, don't you?
Absolutely.
We also shout out to all the mean husbands out there when they're not being supportive. Just warning all those out there watching.
It works both ways, don't you worry about that. It's also, don't forget, there is a massive cartload coming up tonight with myself and Craig, featuring lots of spring sale items. Very, very busy. And there is a spring sale item over on our website as well, and we're adding new products every single day. So it means that you need to make sure you're checking over there every day to see what new goodies have been added. And also, the foil press in the US is back in stock. I know lots of you had it on your wait list. A lot of you waiting for it to come back in stock. If you want it, grab it now. I know there's so many of you waiting for that. It is going very, very quickly, apparently too, which is absolutely awesome. Yes, so make sure you don't miss out on that a little later as well. I know Craig did a Facebook Live last night.
We did. I was in watching. There was hundreds of people on there.
I know.
You know, Joe.
Very, very busy. I dipped in for a little while. Said hi, but yeah, he was very, very excited about everything that's coming up in our later show today as well. Still very busy on these. Remember, $55.93 or $69.65 gets you all of it. If you want to mix and match and cherry pick, you can. Any two for £14.50 or $18 should you wish to get them like that. Of course, the best way to get the best value comes when you buy the whole collection. As always, over a quarter now of our launch stock has gone. It's one of those shows that's getting busier and busier and busier, because I feel like, Sarah, with these, you see them, you see the concept that they were designed to do, and you think, oh, okay, that's good value if they're just a pop-out die collection, but then you realise that you can cut them in.
All the stuff. Yeah.
Then you realise you can do your shaker cards, your shaker boxes. You can do these tunnel cards, these aperture diorama style cards as well. The amount of things that you can do with them for the investment, the value is absolutely off the chart. And I think you guys are seeing that now as well. Very, very busy.
Right, here we go. So I'm going to layer this up. I'm just trying to see if I can get away. Yeah, I can totally get away without colouring all my bunting. And just to give you a bit of an idea, guys, I want to kind of show you how this works. So there's our 3 layers of the tunnel book going to be ready to go, right? Now we need to make the tunnel. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 pieces of cardstock, which are the same height, so still 5.5 inches high, but they just need to be 4 inches wide. Now, this is why you need your scoreboard here, Joe, right? Because watch what we're going to do. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to start at 3/4 of an inch, right? And I'm going to score every 1/4 of an inch. So every 1/4 of an inch, all the way through until you get to 3/4 of an inch at the other side, right? So let's have a little look. I'm past halfway. and go from this one, here we go, 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to keep going all the way through. Now, those of you that have done any of our precious memories before will absolutely understand the concept of what I'm going to show you here, right? Because we're basically going to use the same concept of what we did on the precious memories. So give all of these a nice score and burnish, and it's worth taking your time to get these really good. Now, once you've learned this technique, this is something you could be doing, crikey, any type of project. I'm going to be doing a one later on in the show again, Joe, where we use this tunnel concept again, but on a larger card base, but it's always following the same concept. Now, depending on how deep, how much like depth you want in the scene as it was, I guess they are really a scene, aren't they? So depending on how much depth you want in that scene, depends on how wide apart you put these score lines. So I've gone at 1/4 of an inch. If you want to go and put them every 1/2 inch, be exactly the same. You just need a wider sheet of card, where I've used a one that's only 4 inches wide here. So scoring them both ways each time, and then we're going to use, now you can either use your tape pen or you can use a little bit of red liner tape. So I would advocate either or. I mean, I'm a big fan of the tape pens for speed and convenience. However, I think I might use red liner just for the purposes of the camera being able to see exactly where I'm going to score here, right? So, have I got, she says this, have I got red liner? Yes, I have. Look at this. Look at, we've got everything under here, Joe. Just usually don't know where it all is, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to stick these two together. And you see, so we've got that one there. So you're going to come in with your red liner. Oh, it's a new roll as well. Here we go, nice and organised. Red liner. Going to trim that, and I'm going to come right down this edge here. So we're going to stick that down there, Joe. Use your little snip. No, don't let it go off. You need it to stay right in the middle part here, right? We're going to use that there. So red liner tape, peel the backing off, right? And then just fold those two bits in together. So can you see that it's going to give us the first kind of leaf
perfect.
In the book as it was,
like
right?
a little book spine.
Then leave one, right? Then the next two, you're going to stick together again. So the trick is you want to be leaving one all the time. So leave one, and it's these two here that are going to come together. You're going to stick that all the way down there, and that's going to give us the little book spine of the next piece. And this is why I'm using the red liner tape, so that you can see there, Joe.
If you wanted then to stagger them a bit more, Sarah, could you make the piece longer and then do like 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch? Does that make sense?
Look at you, absolutely. But you need to score two, because you need to go up and down as it was, right? So can you see there's two leaves in my book? I'm going to leave a one. It's not a book, it's like a tunnel book, but I'm going to leave one, and then I've got two leaves in the book again. And we're going to come in there. Now, you'll kind of get the idea. Instead of me going all the way through, I wanted you to see this is the kind of concept behind how the whole thing works. You're always leaving one and sticking two, leaving one, sticking two, and you're going to get the leaves kind of coming up. So if I show you here, there's the one I've done, where we've got 3 leaves all stuck together, and I've had time for that to have a nice kind of dry on there, right? And you need 2 of these. So there's my first one, and then here is my second one, all done in exactly the same way.
Awesome.
Right, ready to start and put it together?
Oh, yes.
So what you want first of all is a backing piece. So nothing on there, just the back to your scene. And I've just used, paper pads are brilliant for this, Joe. Top tip here, right? I'm going to stick tape to tape. So I'm going to go onto here with the tape there, and I'm going to put tape down the edge of here, Joe. Notice I put 3 layers, so we're not being shy with it. And then if I go on there with this one, because we've gone tape to tape, that will give you a really, really good stick, right?
Awesome.
Now let's just make sure I've got that. Yeah, so there's going to be my side. There's one side. And then I'm going to do the same again. So I'm putting tape right down here. 3 layers of tape there. Turn this over. Plenty of tape on this side. And then we're going same again. Tape into tape. And we're going to lay that down there. This down here. And then there's my side. So there is the 2 sides on this first piece. Now, it's up to you if you want to use a red liner tape now or you want to do a tape pen, but what I'm going to do with tape pen just for speed. So I'm going to put tape pen onto all 3 of these, what do you call them, like leaves as they come in. Yeah, I was thinking leaves seems like the right word, doesn't it? So onto all 3 leaves, we're just coming a little bit at a time. Do you know, I'm really eager to know, Joe, who's watching this and who's this like a new technique for, or who's done something like this
Oh yes,
before,
please do let me know.
So let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, right? So that's how we're going to stick them. So I'm going to start with the one in the back, Joe, and literally just stick them into place.
Awesome. Stephen says, I had to get these in the earlier show, and now I'm sitting back getting inspiration. Wise move there, Stephen. Teresa says, I didn't think I needed these, but watching Sara demo them has convinced me otherwise. Absolutely. I think you guys seeing all the different things that you can do with these really is setting these apart. Pamela says, when my hubby gets home and you guys are on, he doesn't say anything. He just lays down and takes a nap. He goes to work at 4:30 a.m, gets home between 3 and 4. He's now trained and doesn't complain. sounds perfect, really does. He gets a nap, you get to do some crafting. I mean, that's a win-win situation.
Everyone's a winner right there.
Laurie says, good morning. What a great set. I've ordered them. It's my birthday month too. Happy birthday, Sara. I celebrated on the 15th. What a great set of dies. I've ordered a set and I cannot wait to play with them. I know you're going to absolutely love them as well. Lots of you letting me know that you've gone for these. I would love to know what's going to be the first project you're going to make when you get these home, when you get them all out, have a little play with them. I can't wait to see the things that you do. Remember as well, you can tag us and share all your different makes with us, whether you tag us on Instagram, your Instagram stories, or you upload them to Facebook, make sure you tag us. That looks fantastic, Sara.
Isn't it coming on really, really well? Yeah. And then we've also got these 2 flaps at the front, so that I've just got this ready. I'm going to stick these over, so I'm going to put tape on these and just stick these last couple of bits on the front, Joe.
Looks absolutely fantastic. Getting busier and busier and busier for these as the show goes along. Lots of you letting me know that you are saving this. Remember, if you are on Facebook and you're thinking, maybe you've got crafty friends that you think would love seeing this show, you can always share the live feed on your Facebook as well, and that makes it super simple when you come back to find it also, because it will then be there on your page for you. Very busy though for the whole collection. I think with these, Sara, people are seeing the versatility with them and thinking, do you know what, I'm just going to get all of them. Almost a third now of the stock has already sold out, and it is our Crafters TV, Crafters Companion launch stock. So it is a colossal amount of stock. That is beautiful.
Isn't it really clever as well when you see it? And it's going to stand up because obviously it's 3-dimensional. And you can see it has got that like book style spine. And honestly, guys, you've watched me put this together back to front, upside down, live in a TV studio. Imagine how good that's going to be when you do that at home. And that's the one. So all I'm going to do to kind of finish that off, please tell me I got, oh, do you know what? I was going to do the trick again where I dangled the bit in the middle and I went and forgot to do it. Never mind. I actually think it quite looks quite nice as a tunnel boob. Do you want me to show you the one where it's dangling in the middle? Here's another one that I did. Same design but in the white instead. Doesn't that look cute?
I love that paper.
And you can interchange it. So you could have the butterfly dangling there if you want. You can interchange all the pieces. But then what I have got is the sentiment, which I just think finishes it off beautifully. Because look at this. Travel not to escape life, but so life doesn't escape you.
Oh, that's
and I
awesome.
just think that's a really, really nice little finishing off sentiment there. Travel not to escape life, but so that life doesn't escape you. So there we go. That is the first time ever live on TV I've made a tunnel book right from start to finish like that.
Yolanda's asking if there's a way to incorporate these into a double Z fold card.
Oh, a double. Hey, I would love to see that if you want to do that. And do you know what? If you come up with an idea like that, we could always make that the live craft along for this one.
Oh, what a great idea. Of course.
In fact, you could come on in craft along and make it with us. You could come on, you work it out, Yolanda, and then you can come on and show us all how to do it.
Now that sounds like an offer there, Yolanda. The challenge has been set. Right, I've got some paper pads, which I'll take you through in a second. I want to recap what you're getting in this collection. Because yes, you're getting 8 collections within here, 8 different sets in here, but you're getting stamps and dies in each one. Not only the main die, you're getting embellishing dies which go with the embellishing stamps, and you're getting sentiments in there too. So it is a fantastic collection for you. This one here is a secret garden. You're also going to get our home, into the woods, party vibes, enjoy the bubbles, country village, there's time to celebrate, and also go camping. All of those coming your way for that price there, $55.93 or $69.65. Any two of these for $14.50 or $18, but the best way to get the best value as always is getting that big collection. Right, a couple of paper pads that I want to share with you. Contemporary watercolour. This one is like our craft experts' go-to favourite paper pad at the moment. I'm surprised we've still got any in stock, knowing how busy this is. I'd definitely grab it whilst we've got some. What you're getting in here is, yes, you're going to get all of your different papers, but you're also getting 4 sheets here of your toppers included too, which is absolutely awesome. So you get all of those. Then what you've got are these double-sided ones. I love this one because you have a little bit of a party with it. So that is your beautiful pinstripes there. You've got lots of different florals in here. Good snippability too, if you like to fussy cut. It's going to be excellent for enabling you to do that. And what you've got is the background or the matte layer for each of the different focal points in every single one. It's nice that you've got repeat imagery in different colorways too. 180 GSM, 12 by 12, 40 sheets in that one for you there. Now I've also got the Woodland Friends for you, the 12 by 12 textured cardstock, which is this one just here. This is brilliant because this is a cardstock weight, 230 GSM. That's brilliant because it means you can die cut it, you can emboss it, you can construct with it even if you want to. It's double-sided, it's got that really lovely fine linen texture on there too, so it really does give it the added interest. It has got a white core too. If you want to sand it back, then absolutely you'll be able to do that. $17.99 if you're in the UK, $22.45 if you are across in the US. Now, something that would go beautifully or would work so well with your brand new stamps and dies is this week's Get It, Got It, Good. And this week's is awesome. It is your Gemini MIDI with all the accoutrement that you need, plus a whacking great 100 bonus points on there for you as well. It's an A5 die cutting platform. It's so fast. That's what people love about this, and it's got all of the power that you expect when you see that awesome brand name of Gemini. Is this week's Get It, Got It, Good. Don't miss out on that. I want to just quickly share again with you too the Tri-Blend brush pen. So everything you know and love from our original Tri-Blend markers, but now with that added brush nib, and they are fantastic because you get all of the different colors in there. What you can see is you get the lightest through to the darkest shade in each of these fantastic colors. This is a full collection on these as well, which is brilliant. $67.99 if you are in the UK. If you are, of course, across in the US, you're looking at $101.95. You get all of those, and then you also get all of these as well. 24 pieces, but of course giving you 72 different color. If you're a platinum member, $54.39 in the UK or $81 and change if you are across in the US. Got to be one of the best prices we have done there on those. Do not miss out on them. A perfect complement as well to your original Tri-Blend markers, your bullet nibbed markers too. Very, very busy on this brand new launch, of course. Over a third of the stock has gone. Still a full hour though of education, inspiration to come your way. Right, Sarah, what would you like to share with us next?
Okay, so what I wanted to do is, seeing as that we've had about 500 people join us in the last hour, I thought I'd go right back to the beginning. So if you missed the start of the show and you missed us walk you through what's so special about these, let me get you my favourite die. Well, you shouldn't have favourites, but I love this one. Let me go right back to the beginning, okay? Because what these are is, we call them pop-out dies. And that's because, so this is a pop-out card. For anybody who's completely new at all of this, this is a pop-out card. And this is the very first card that I showed you, where what you've got is, you've got front of your card, but it opens up and you have this shape in the middle. And what we thought was, oh, let's do some nice designs that, like, instead of just cutting a plain shape out, let's cut out a really detailed shape that leaves a bit of design around here. Now, for it to do that, Joe, what you have is essentially a round creator card. So if I open up all of these dies, can you see in each set, you get the creator card, you also get the stamps that go with it, and the little instruction booklet which gives you the sizes and all the instructions for how to do one of these pop-out cards, okay? So it walks you through all of that. Now, I'll pop that back in so we don't lose it. But if I take the die off here and you get up nice and close, can you see there's no cutting edge here? And it all stays connected in here. So if you want to do a nice simple card like the one I was showing you at the beginning, so this is just a 10-fold card, and if we put this on and run this through your die cutting machine, let's pretend we've done it, click your fingers, all good, right? So when you lift that off, can you see it's cut in, but it's stayed connected. So all these areas where I said the die doesn't have an outside cutting edge, it stays connected into your card. I think they're really, really clever and different to what we've done before. Now, we've put the tri-blend pens on the show because for what I would be doing is taking that design, using my tri-blends, colouring it in and getting this sort of design here, right? So that's that same die cut. So that's what you just saw. You saw it like this. Soon as we add a little bit of colour to it, this is the sort of feeling. Because they're tri-blends, you see, you can get like depth and dimension on all of your colours like that. Now, once you've done this, watch what I've done with this one, right? I had just a plain sheet of one of our autumnal cardstocks, but then I used the inverted nesting die just to draw the eye into the centre. So that gives you a lovely shaping in the centre. I've done another matte and layer die cut around there, just to kind of finish it all off. And then you can do a little dangling piece going right through the middle. So on this one here, the finished card for this, just showing you that concept, we've dangled one of those little leaves in the middle. We've just put the rest of the words for home and then just a little bit of cardstock in the front. And so if you look at that there, how fabulous does that card look?
It's awesome.
And you can be doing that same concept. Now, yes, we've used it into a lovely word like that. However, that is exactly the same as the card I did right at the beginning of the show, where we just dangled the little butterfly in the centre. It looks lovely. Then we've progressed on. So two ways you can either do cut out in the front, or you can do the pop-out card. You can also snip away at these to give like scenes and dimensions like the tunnel book that we've just done. Now, these are also brilliant to use for diorama cards. So here's a diorama card where you've got, you know, you've seen us do this before. This one here has got lights inside. Can you see? You won't be able to see, if I turn it on, you won't be able to actually see them because we haven't got the lights down. And actually, I think we've run the battery out. But you've got the idea there that it's got some nice little lights behind there. This is another one of those diorama cards, but on a larger card here where we've cut the different layers out.
Oh, this looks like a holiday in the south of France, that one, doesn't it?
Do you think?
Oh, I feel like I'm on a vineyard tour looking at that.
Well, and then this one, in the woods. I love this die, into the front of a little box like that. Really cute little present. Or the one I'm going to show you next, when I've tied it up in a second, we're going to do the shaker card. So these, if I give her a good shake there, you can see the little shakers going there. These are brilliant for your shaker cards. So that's what I'm going to do next with this one. Give me a second to tidy everything up, Joe, and
No
we're going to
problem.
come back and do the shakers.
Lots of you loving these. Rosalind saying these would definitely pair with the large builder scene dies. I bought all 5 sets. Dieta saying I really like how now you get a complete instruction booklet, easy for me to say, with them. That is so, so lovely. It really is. What I love about this as well, Sarah, is that whilst they don't match any other sets, I think you look at them and you automatically think, do you know, with the Into the Woods one, you think, okay, I could use all of my woodland animals set. That would complement that beautifully. The one with the caravan, and then you think, right, I've already got the staycation stamps and dies. So maybe you could have a little window as part of a larger project that you've created using that. So yes, make these the focal point. They are all you need when it comes to a project. Or how about introducing them to other ranges and using them to complement? And also, you're probably going to have other stamps and dies that you're going to pull in for things like the danglers. Maybe you want to bring other sentiments in. Maybe you're going to dive back into all of those luscious paper pads that you've got and start using some of these in conjunction with this as well. I think they're just such an awesome set of stamps and dies because they're really going to get your creativity going. And also what's brilliant is it's a fairly new concept for a lot of you. So I think learning a new concept so often maybe reinvigorates other ideas and other styles of crafting that you haven't done for a little while. So I think you'll love it. And I just can't believe you get all 8 for that incredible price. The value for money is absolutely off the chart, and it's why I think we are having such an incredibly busy launch at the moment. Right, which concept are you going to take us through next, Sarah?
Yes, I'm going to do that shaker card. We've got nice and tidied up. And bear in mind, when you've learnt one of these techniques, every one of the techniques I'm showing you, you can do with every one of these 8 designs.
Oh, awesome.
So it's a one about once you learn how to do these, they're so different to anything else we've got. That's what I love. It's not a design feature. It's not a case of, are you into such and such a style? It's, do you want to do this different concept of the cut-in style, the pop-out design? Do you want to do that concept? Absolutely. Look at all the different cards that we've done. And now we give you ones that'll do for, like this one here. I mean, how gorgeous is she? Take time to relax. And it's,
awesome.
we've never done anything like this with the lady in the bathtub as it was. And I know you've got all those boards, so maybe after I've gone through this one, you can show everyone all the different concepts again right from the beginning. So here we go. If I take this out, let's get the die out first of all, right? You've got the stamps, you've got that instruction book, and then we've also got the little die that goes with it, right? Now, can you see with the stamps, even this is the stamps if you want to stamp up along the front of her bath. In fact, I'll probably do that just to show you when we get to it, right? Now, what I've done, just to make life quicker and easier, I've started matting and layering the base of my card, and also I've matted and layered my next piece to go on the top. So can you see I've just done all the matting and layering, and then I've die cut a circle out of this one with just one of my circular die sets so that we can cut into this. So she's going to come onto there. We don't need this at the moment. Going to pop that into place, Joe, hold it in place with a little bit of tape in the middle, as I keep eloquently pointing out, and then we're going to run that through, give that a die cut, and also I'll see if I can find some stamps and we'll stamp.
I'm sure there's an
middle
Ariana Grande song about in the middle. That's what keeps going in my head. I won't sing it for you because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not Ariana Grande. I can't do that high whistly thing that she does. She sounds a bit like a dog whistle, doesn't she? In a good way, in a good kind of way.
In a good way, he says, in a good way.
Lots of you very excited about getting that coaster as well. Remember, £15 or dollars, all you need to spend, and we will send that your way. You don't need to do anything. It all happens at the checkout for you.
Right, watch here. So can you see these bubbles are going to go over the top of there, right? Now, the best thing to use for this is, of course, your stamping platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop her on the base, hold her in place with a couple of these. I'm going to lie this on. Now, I happen to know, Joe, before you get me roots on here, I happen to know that there's a great deal on this on the cartload show tonight.
There is.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
You buy that and the guillotine and you get loads of freebies.
Oh, well, maybe it's not no judge.
Oh, okay.
You just tell them. You just tell them if you want.
Well, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what the freebies are. There you go. There's the. I'll be semi-aloof.
Right. So there we go. So can you see I've stamped them bubbles to go in the inside of there. What I'm also going to do is I've just got. Let's have a little look. I'm just going to colour her. I've only got the earth brown. She's going to be. There we go. She's going to be a little bit deeper. But we can do this, and we can colour her all in. Right. And then I'm also going to colour her hair in. Oh, let's have a foot as well. So we'll colour her foot in. Now, what I should be doing is not colouring her in on the base of the stamping platform, otherwise Craig will go spare. So let's colour her in. Let's have a little look on here. So we'll do her hair. Let's have a look. I've only got grey. So she's got some grey hair here. And I'm going to do it 3-dimensional, like this. So these are I've got the tri-blend brush ones here, but obviously it would be exactly the same if you had your tri-blends. So we're going to just do that on there as well. So there's all of the shape there. And then, of course, the bubbles, I want you to use a nice kind of bluey shade for the bubbles. So you're just going to come in with one of your blues and you're just going to colour some little bubbles all around there, give it a little bit of colour. Now, instead of colouring the bath in, Joe, do you know what I thought we'd do? Is actually piece this over top with another piece of paper, right? So if I use, let's have a little look here, use a bit of grey and I take that tape off here. Let's send this through again. This is when your little MIDI would come into its own, you see.
Oh, yes.
So if you were using your MIDI here, this would make life so much quicker and easier because we wouldn't have to keep making up our sandwich and waiting for it to go through here. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to use them little snips to snip away just the bath. Now, this is another one of those, Joe, that would make a really nice tunnel book with your different layers on the tunnel here as well. So here we go. So there's the bath. So all we're going to do is come in and snip this away So the bath snips away there and there, and of course you want the bath legs on the bottom here.
Are you a bath kind of person, Sarah?
Oh, I love a nice bath.
Do you?
Love a good bath,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I didn't have one for years, but because I thought, I don't know, in my head, a bath was like, you're having a wash in the bath, but it's not. Now I'm an adult, I've worked out that actually the bath is all about pamper and luxury time.
It is.
And I discovered bath bombs, and they changed my life, is all I can say.
The boys like my bath bombs.
Oh,
so they
awesome.
like, we all get in the bath together, the three of us, me and the two kids, and we get all the bath bombs in, and they think it's absolutely wonderful. Nana Sue has to buy special kiddie bath bombs in because the kids we're using are expensive bath. They go to my mum's, and all they want to do is have a bath. Like the middle of the day, they'll be having a bath. I kid you not, right?
Don't get the ones with the glitter in, Sarah. I bought some with gold glitter in. I look like a gold member from Austin Powers for weeks. Honestly, it looked like I had a really bad spray tan. It was everywhere. Don't get the glitter ones, all right?
Bless you. Bless you. Right, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to stick this onto a piece of acetate, right? So I'm going all the way around the outside, Joe, with this acetate. So can you see I'm going to use the dotty tape pen now on the middle bits. And please tell me I'm not on the acetate. No, I'm not, right? So the dotty tape pen goes on the middle bits and the straight tape pen goes on those flat bits. And if I can see my own acetate here, I'm going to stick this. I don't know how on earth I'm seeing this, but just about. And then we can just absolutely cut around this. So that's going to give me the acetate. Now I would say the heavy duty acetate, Joe, is the best for stuff like this, right?
Brilliant. Details for that on the bottom of your screen. We've got the hunky dory one there, 30 sheets for you, $9.99 or $13.99 if you want to grab that.
Right, then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all the way around here, right? Right the way around the outside. Now I'm going around with the circle here. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to come into the bath here, Joe, right? And it's so that we don't get loads of shaker bits getting stuck where we don't want them. So look at that. I'm going to come right round with that. And then if you want them shaken really, really well, watch, I'm going to double layer this. So stick ye down, little bit of foam tape, and then peel ye backing off, which it's not going to want to do. Oh my word, you know what I think I've just got?
What you got?
I think we've just got a nice fresh cup of tea.
Oh,
oh yes!
Been delivered.
Oh, hello. Yes, now you're talking. You see, you'd think it was my birthday tomorrow, wouldn't you?
You would,
Been really well looked after. Not that we're not usually, mind, I must say. It's a good tea round in here, Joe, isn't it?
It is. Well, I say the foundation of this business is tea.
It's a
if
good
there was
solid lump
no
of tea.
tea was outlawed, I just think we'd have to shut up shop, you know. It just wouldn't happen.
Definitely
powers
wouldn't
Crafter's
here.
companion. You should see
Did
when
you
the
know
tea
it was
delivery
National
comes.
Tea Day yesterday?
I know.
Yeah, there you
How
go.
awesome.
How awesome is that? Right, so I'm double layering, and I think this is really important for people. If you want a good, this is the trick to how to get an awesome shaker card, is double layer like this, right?
Okey-doke.
So I'm going all the way around there, and I'm trying to kind of do it a little bit like Speedy Gonzales without peeling the back off. But I think I've been relatively successful there. I think that's worked out all right.
That's a winner.
Right, all the way around here, and then of course, what you're going to need to do as well is kind of, let's have a look. I would just put some little bits around the outside as well. So right, you keep talking.
No
I'll
worries.
keep sticking.
I used to love this one. Makes me want to do a little bit of self-care and take a bubble bath. Sounds awesome. Peg says, I've obviously gone for everything and then had to top myself up to free shipping. So got some extra treats. Oh, it's like I've got a friend's dentures in today, isn't it? Rosalind says, my car is bursting at the seams. It's easy to understand why. We've got all these great deals for you. Sandra says, when the goodies arrive from today, I'll be sitting in my platinum apron with my CC mug and coaster, having a lovely cup of tea and perhaps a little purple cake.
Oh,
sounds divine.
Yes, love it.
Oh, Pam says, Pam's a classy lady, isn't she? PPE Pam, right? She says,
absolutely.
Joe, tell Sarah, I think we should hire a French chateau and do a craft weekend there.
I tell you what,
Oh,
Pam has got the Pam has got the right idea. I love that, Pam. Yes. Right, here we go. Can you see I've put all my shaker bits in the middle, Joe, right? And then this is where, so we want the shaker in this part here. So I'm just going to make sure that's lined up there. Right, bring you down a little bit.
Sequins and bubble baths. I mean, it's like you're in my head, Sarah. I mean, it doesn't get
I'm right
much better
there,
than this,
Joe.
does it?
I'm right there. And then look, we're not going to get, because can you see my other one that I made earlier? I'll bring it in. It is in the blue, right? Can you see me shakers because they're stuck down here? So I thought I'll put that tape across the middle. Oh, and you see now all the bubbles around the bubble bath.
Perfect.
That's the way to do it, right? Then all you're going to do to finish this off, Joe, is you've got all of these extra bubbles. So can you see? You've got the bubbles themselves. This is the bubbles that we stamped at the top of the bubble bath. Then you've got all these little bubbles. All I'm going to do is cut them all out, and I'm going to just lay them up on top of all these bits here like this. Can you see? There you go. They're going to line up absolutely perfectly.
And you'll be able to take those away and use those in other, I think all of these embellishing stamps and dies are going to be able to use across a whole host of other different projects for you. It's really great that you're going to be able to use them for so many different things. As I said earlier, if any of you have got these and have made projects with them, absolutely drop us a picture. I think it might be a little bit soon, but if any of you have, then do let me know and send us in some pictures. We love seeing the things that you've been creating. Remember, this is brand new today here on Crafters TV. 40% of a big stock has gone. It doesn't include every one of you that have got this in your basket at the moment. I'll give you an opportunity in a couple of minutes to get yourself checked out, because I know, understandably, you don't want to miss any of Sara's incredible demonstrations. So do make sure you do check them out. Very, very busy. You can get 2 of these for £14.50 or $18 if you want to mix and match, but the best way, as always, to get the best value is to go for the full collection. Someone said the other day about having full collection FOMO, I heard it called, Sara.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Whereas if you don't get a couple of them, and then you think, oh, I really wish I'd have got them all. There's something lovely, isn't there, about having the whole set. And that's how you get the best value as well. Soak up the fun. Birthday.
Soak up the fun.
Are you going to be having birthday bubbles of this variety or a different variety tomorrow, Sara?
Absolutely. Birthday bubbles of all varieties.
Brilliant.
All varieties, yes. We're having it. My sister's ordered me one of these, you know, where you cook it yourself at home, gourmet meals, Rick Stein.
Ooh.
So that's arriving tomorrow. So I have to cook my own tea. Oh, and it's you and I together for another show, 3 till 5 tomorrow. And then after that, I'll go home, cook my own tea, but a really nice tea, crack open a bottle of champagne.
Do you reckon there's any chance of Simon cooking it for you? Is it Simon cook?
I am not. My sister has spent an absolute fortune on this meal. There is no way. The extent of Simon's cooking is, hang on, what did you say you did to make a jack of potato? Just how many minutes in the microwave? Are you sure it... Right, okay, we've got jack of potatoes for tea. That's all he can do.
Well, if his cook-at-home menu is half as good as his fish and chips, Sara,
you're
in for a treat.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely you are. Right, I want to take you back through what you're getting. You're getting 8 different collections in here, which is absolutely awesome. You've got this one here, which is the Secret Garden, so that's going to be in there for you, with the schmetterlings and the little birdies. I love that you get these floral borders in there. I could see you actually. Do you know what? I'm just thinking, could you double cut that snippet and make that one whole circle, the flowers? Oh, I don't know, have a go with that. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Give it a try. You've also then got in here as well, our home, which is this one there, with that gorgeous manor house there, as you can see. This one here is Into the Woods. Again, like Sara did with that tunnel.
Sing the song from Frozen 2, because that is my favourite song from any of the Frozen movies, including the big one. That one, Into the Woods. No,
not that one.
Into the Woods.
Oh,
the Christoph sings.
No, I want to sing the James Corden, Meryl Streep from Into the Woods, a Disney film. Into the Woods. I don't know the words. I just in my head I know the words.
Lost in the Woods is the one that I know.
Into the Woods.
You'll be Lost in the Woods. Christoph's Lost in the Woods.
Do you think
not that one? Lost in the Woods. They don't go They just sing Lost in. No, not that one.
Okay.
Not that one. Lost in the Woods.
Oh, there's a funny story. So my friend, if you go out on a night out and they're in the toilet and at the same time as you, Sara, you want to find out what they are. That's the noise we do. And if you get it back, then you know they're there. Brilliant. Anyway, enough about my nights out. Into the Woods, you're getting in there. Oh gosh, party vibes you're getting in there as well. You've also got Enjoy the Bubbles. You're loving that one. This one here is Country Village, and then you've got Time to Celebrate, and of course you've got in there Go Camping as well. $55.93 or $69.65 there as well. Did I tell you about me getting busted eating pizza on the BBC earlier this week, Sara?
No.
So the first night out after lockdown, first carbs I'd had in goodness knows how long, eating a slice of pizza, next day watching the news, there I am in the back of the shot having an interview. There's me pushing this big slice of pizza in my face.
Amazing.
Totally busted. If you want to get these as a platinum member, $44.74, $55.72. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check your baskets out. While you do that, here's all the details on how you can watch and shop at the same time. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. I just wanted to share with you a few of these awesome finished products that I've got here, finished ones. You know, I was talking about introducing other stamps and dies, and absolutely you can do that with things like the staycation here. But I just think they're absolutely awesome. So lots of different ways of using it. I love that some people have used, who's made this one here? Julie Howard. She's popped it on the outside and then also on the inside. So carrying the theme all the way through, which is brilliant. If you love making your own pattern papers with things like your pigment ink pads, they're perfect for you to do that as well. And then you've got all that awesome design there on the inside too. Brilliant as well. I love that there's been a bit of Hessian used there in that one. How about a shaker box? Shaker box, that's exactly what you got here. But this is like a shaker box and a card at the same time. That is very clever. Love that. And of course, using the embellishing stamps and dies on the outside and then the actual concept there on the inside too. That one's a loose dangler. I love that one. Absolutely brilliant. Let me just quickly take you back through all the 8 that you're getting in here. So you are going to get, remember, you've got the Secret Garden. Then you've got in here your Our Home. There's this one, which is your Into the Woods, Party Vibes, Enjoy the Bubbles. This one here is Country Village. You've also got Time to Celebrate, and you've then got Go Camping in there as well. You get all of them when you go for the details that are on your screen right there. You don't need to choose. They're all coming included, $55.93 or $69.65. Getting busier and busier and busier as we go through the show. If you did want to cherry pick them, absolutely you can. They're all available individually. Enjoy the Bubbles is your most popular one at the moment. Any two of these for £14.50 or $18 as well. So do grab those. Lots of you still chatting away. Keep getting your comments in, but I know Sara's got loads more she still wants to share with us.
Come on, we're going to do the box. We're going to do the box. I love the box. And what I'm going to do is, I've just realised, got me big Gemini there, we'll be fine. Joe, will you get me some big, I've got some big Gemini plates. You'll have to talk while I fish down and get them out.
Okie doke.
Because you need a big Gemini for this one. And even better, if you want to do it on your Gemini Pro, and you can do even bigger boxes, right? Now, I'm going to start with A4, and what I'm going to do is just square off this cardstock. So, A4 is about 8 1/4 inches, right? So I'm just going to go to 8 1/4. In fact, you know what? Let's just go on the safe side. Let's square it to 8 inches. So I'm going to go 8, and then turn it around the other way, and 8. So we are exactly square, right? Now, once we've got that, what we're going to do is you're going to use your scoring board, and we're going, don't want to go on anywhere, scoring board, here we go, right? I'm going to do the lid, so this will be the lid, 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. So you come all 4 sides, 1.5 inches, and that's going to make your lid, right? And then on your base, you're also going 1.5 inches, but on this side. So you come to down here, 1.5, and we're going to score on all 4 sides. And what that'll do is, that will give you a base that's wide enough to go into your Gemini, but also that you can die cut into, right? So that's the base, this is the lid. Now, what you're going to do, Joe, is you're just going to, you see on all these corners, cut up here, and then cut a little bit out of the edge so that we can do the do all the shaping with this. And then I've done one just to make life a little bit easier for me, where I've got, because I've tried to get all my matting and layering ready, where I've already done just a matting layer on here, okay? So that's exactly the same box there, just going to do your matting layer in the middle. And we're ready to do our die cutting on this. Now, the one I was going to use was that lovely Into the Woods, Lost in the Woods, whatever you want to call it, right?
Oh,
not that one.
Okay.
Not that one. Not that one. Christoph, man, you do know which one I mean, don't you? Just wind this up.
No, I don't. I genuinely can't remember. Honestly, I've seen the second one. I was a bit
When
disappointed with
Christoph
the
goes
second
into
one,
the
to
woods,
be honest.
oh, don't be blaspheming in my company. Whoa,
Did you not think that the first one was a lot better?
No, I like the second one better.
No,
Yes.
I don't agree. Oh, no. Do you know what? I think I love the first one so much. I was so obsessed with it for so long. I just think nothing was ever going to live up to it.
Well, then
Maybe it was
you
a me
wonder,
problem, not a Frozen 2 problem.
Yes, I was just going to say, then you wonder why I don't like it. Right, this is when you've got to talk while I find all my big Gemini plates.
My new obsession, though, is Moana. That is my new one.
Well, what, have you not watched it before?
Yeah, I've got it, but I love to drive nothing more than when I finish here at 9 p.m, driving home to Manchester. I get in the car, put the soundtrack on,
Moana
whack it
soundtrack.
up full volume, windows down a little bit, driving down the A1, singing it at the top of my lungs. No one needs to hear it, but I have the loveliest time. Christine Mahoney says...
Which is your favourite song from Moana?
Sea, you're welcome. That one. I can't do the rap.
Can you do the rap?
I can't do the rap.
You're not listening to it enough then. We can all do the rap in our house.
I'm working on it. I'll let you know when I can do the rap, okay?
I'm cutting, by the way. I've got my big Gemini out. I found my plates I'm cutting, so you can joke and talk and you can watch me when I'm crafting now.
Christine Mahoney says, I've been here the whole time watching on the big telly and loving all the demos. Happy birthday tomorrow, Sarah. Love you.
Thanks,
That is from Christine Mahoney. Pam says, Joe, you need to sing or something to keep Sarah in Melbourne awake. She needs a wake-up call. What's the time now? It is 3:30 in the morning in Melbourne now.
Oh, yeah, you might as well just stay up for the rest of the day now, Sarah.
Absolutely, you may as well. You know, like in the autumn when it got to sort of October, Sarah, and it was getting really cold and we were really jealous, weren't we? Because in Melbourne, for Sarah, it was like 30 degrees, 32 degrees. Well, I can confirm now it's warming up here. It's getting very chilly there. The roles have reversed as we come into the British summer. It's a beautiful day today here in the northeast. I take back what I've always said about the weather.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
There you go. See, we do get nice weather in the northeast, very, very occasionally.
For Holidays says, I think the design team at Crafters Companion are so talented. What brilliant samples. Beth saying the quality with the Crafters Companion products is amazing and the prices are absolutely fantastic. Helen Moore says she's going to treat herself to these as well. I think, Sarah, it's the versatility versus the price. That is the thing when you see these and what you can do with them that is just off the chart. I know that you're going to love these and they're going to reinvigorate some of the stash that you already have without breaking the bank, which is the most important thing. It's what we all want, really, isn't it?
Exactly. Like you say, this one's going to work beautifully well with your woodland animal set. The staycation set's going to work so well with the gone camping one. Loads of our butterfly edibles are going to work really well with the butterfly one. I mean, we don't do this by accident, folks. You know, it is all kind of planned and intentional, and it's because when we do a new concept like this, we know you're going to love this concept, but also that you're going to want to know, you know, what else can I do with it? How can I use it, as you say, to invigorate? I like that. I like that phrase, Joe.
This might look lovely with the Woodland Friends vellum behind it.
Box, yes, this one would be perfect with that. Right, here we go. What I'm actually going to do with this one, to make it look all fancy, is I'm going to put just a piece of coloured cardstock in the base there, just to make it really stand out. And actually, I might go as far as putting a little bit of vellum on the inside of the other piece. Just, you know, if we're going fancy, Joe, we're going fancy. Hey, this could be a contender for Demo of the Show.
Oh, I think it might be. I think they're all contenders at the moment.
Yeah, and we've still got more to come. We've still got more to come, guys. Right, so all four sides of the box. You've seen me make loads of boxes before, but I thought it was a nice one to share with you this. If you are doing, all you need to make sure you've got is some A4 cardstock, and I've just squared it off and then used all the squares on all four sides. Now this is when I hope I've done the right base to go with the lid that I've done. Yes, I have, but let's pop that acetate on the inside and then just finish that off as well. Right.
Awesome. Crafty Angie saying, Sarah, I watched you and Jan use the gel glue. I've ordered it and watched the video on how to use it, but I'm petrified to use it. You make it look so easy. Any advice?
Glue gel?
Yeah.
Oh my word, glue gel is amazing. How have you gone this long without glue gel in your life is what I want to know.
I think you just need to dive right in, Angie, and get and crack on with it. It's quite simple, isn't it?
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
I'll get to, so I've got it here. I've already loaded mine into, I don't even think I have an extra one to load up.
Sandra Schmieg as
No,
well
just
says,
load it into here.
is the syringe glue thing glue gel? That's exactly what it is.
It's 3D
Sandra.
glue gel. Watch what I love about it, you see. So it's like using a hot glue gun, but it's not hot, right? It's going to have all the same impact of a hot glue gun, but you don't need to worry about, you know, like I don't like to use the hot glue gun too much when I've got the kids around.
Right.
So this is brilliant because you've got all the benefit of the glue gun. It's going to give you that three-dimensional feel as well, but it's not going to be, it's just not hot.
And
Right.
it's not whiffy like some of them, is it?
Oh no. So here's the thing, Joe, I'll explain this to you. The whiffy ones have got silicone in them.
Right.
Right? You don't want to be playing with silicone. Let me
Right.
just tell you, it absolutely stinks. It's not good for you. It goes yellow. It all hardens up everything. This is lovely because it's not. It's like a silicone substitute, but all the benefits of the silicone there.
Brilliant.
How gorgeous and cute is that? And yet, how simple was it?
Brilliant. Do great. I mean, I can't believe how quickly that has come together versus how impressive that is. I thought we had like another 3 or 4 minutes on that demo.
Oh,
there. So you caught me on the-
no flies here,
You
Joe.
caught me on
No
the
flies
hoof
here.
there. Right, I want to share with you, on the hoof, is that right? I don't know. Oh, it was. Johnny just started laughing at me like I'd said something silly. Right, I want to take you through the adhesive collection that we've got on the show. You have got the awesome dotty tape pen. This is my favourite of the 2 tape pens. I love this one. So you've got that one included. We're also going to give you the all-purpose glue. So this is awesome. It's basically like it's like the 4 that you need this, isn't it? Because you've got the all-purpose in there. Then we're going to give you the tacky glue, which is awesome for things like your coated cardstocks. And then you've got that 3D glue gel in there, or chunky glue, as our Debbie lovingly refers to it. So you've got all of those in there, £14 or $23 if you want to get your hands on those, which is brilliant. Something else that I know you're going to absolutely love is the Score Master, which is this one just here, which is brilliant. And this is also coming with the Envelobox Creator as well. So you get both of those in there. That's a great deal on those. £18 or $23. Normally £12.99 each. You are saving 30% there when you go for them, which is awesome. Brownie's Craft says, OMG, I'm now humming all the Frozen tunes. Thanks. I love both films. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Sarah. Enjoy your meal. Lots of love from Georgina. You know what you're going to have to take the boys to, don't you? As of August. Have you seen Frozen is on the West End, isn't it? Frozen, the musical,
way.
opens in the West End in August. Yeah, it looks incredible. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Ah, I've got to stop doing that. Helen Moore says, what colour ink pads did Sarah use? I think the water reactive Fryer Brown is out of stock. Is the other Seal Brown or something? Yeah, you could use a Seal Brown if the Fryer Brown's out of stock. Absolutely, of course you can do that. Very busy still on this brand new launch. Remember what you're getting there, 8 brand new stamps and dies. Almost half of our launch stock has now sold out and gone. That is everyone that has placed their orders and checked out, which is fantastic. I know the warehouse are working speedy quick at the moment as well. So hopefully you'll have these in no time at all. Remember as well, you can select that new express shipping option as well, which means you will get these double quick, which is absolutely incredible. $55.93 or $69.65. As platinum members, $44.74 or $55.72 is what you're looking at. Don't forget about the Get It, Got It Good. This week's, of course, is that Gemini MIDI. The reason it's the Get It, Got It Good is because we have slapped 100 bonus points on there. 100 bonus Club Inspire points for you. $69.99 or $89.95 is your price there on that one. It is an incredible machine. So many of you went for that when we launched it and absolutely love it. So don't miss out on it whilst you've got that extra special deal. Helen Moore saying, ever since I discovered dotty tape pens, I don't use anything else for intricate dies. They are absolutely fantastic, aren't they, Helen? You guys absolutely love them. Right, I believe Sarah has got even more to inspire us with now with these brand new stamps and dies.
Yes, well, what I wanted to do is, you know how I showed you how to do that tunnel book? I thought, let's do the tunnel book, but let's do it in a different way, as like a tunnel card,
Nice.
right? But then also I want to teach you how you do this stamping technique onto the sides, right? So let me just get that in and show you straight away. So again, I've cut the pieces of card kind of ready to go, right? So this is 5.5 by 7. I want to make sure I give you all the right sizes. And if I bring this die and stamp set, there's the die, here's the matching stamp set. What you do, Joe, is you get this, we're going to position this in the middle, and where we're going to put the tape?
On the inside?
On the inside, yep. That's the one thing you remember from this show, guys. It'll have been a productive, useful learning show, right? So we build all of that up. You're going to just make your sandwich up, send it through, and we've cut that in place. Now I'm going to use that stamping platform again so that we can stamp exactly onto place, and you'll see what I mean now when I get this out. So if I lift this out here, oh look, the die, can I just say these dies cut absolutely phenomenally. I mean, look at that, it's just fallen out again, Joe, right? So it just falls out of place like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hold these in place, and then, because I wanted to make sure I got this in the show in case you didn't realise, you take these, and these are going to stamp, can you see, over top of there. So can you see that's on there? And then I'm going to do the same here, on there like that. Oh, and is that the next one? Or is that, yes, that's that one. I'm going to pop that one on here. So I'm going to stamp them two first, Joe. And while let's have a little look. I want to make sure I've got all these stamped. They're lined up there. I'm going to do 2 at a time, Joe, and then I'm going to position the next 2 for the next bit of a one, right?
Alison Soberman, she saw Frozen on Broadway. It's fantastic. We have to see it, she says.
We
so
have
there
to
you
see
go,
it,
on Alison's recommendation alone. Vanessa says, Sarah, have a great and special birthday tomorrow. I think Sarah will be here with you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. What else could I possibly be doing, Joe, that would be anywhere near as fun as hanging out with you guys?
Absolutely
there isn't
nothing.
anything, is there not? There isn't anything.
Kathleen says, Sarah, early happy birthday for tomorrow. We are birthday buddies.
Birthday buddies, yes.
Twins.
Do you know what? It is a very, very big day tomorrow. So 23rd of April is St. George's Day.
Right.
And they say you are only truly English if you are born on St. George's Day.
Wow.
Yes, they also say that you've got, and our lovely producer Johnny saying, and you're a dragon. Yeah, I was doing radio interviews all this morning, and they're like, oh, you're a dragon, and it's St. George's Day tomorrow, and I'm like, yes, and it's my birthday. and also Shakespeare was not only born on St. George's Day, but was born and died on St. George's Day.
Oh my word.
Yes, so big day, 23rd of April, very important day. So can you see I've stamped those pieces onto there, and then watch this, right? So I'm going to do a version with the house, and then I'm going to do a version where we cut the house away, right? So can you see this? If I just trim all this away like this, this is where I think it becomes really clever, the snippability. So these dies have been designed with snippability in mind, Joe. So when we lift this off here, and I'm going to leave you in there, and I'm going to leave that one here. And again, this is why you want your little tiny weeny scissors for this.
It's quite easy to see where they snip away as well, isn't it? I know some
Really
dies that you
easy.
snip away, it's easy to make mistakes, and you're not going to do that with these.
Just comes away. And then you're going to colour these in. So can you see I've done this one here where I've coloured all those in, and then I've done this one here where I've coloured them in, and I've got the house as well. So let's have a look. Do you think we should colour that house in? Now we've got the tri-blends. Yeah, watch, right? So we'll do the roof. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start, let's just put a little bit behind. So these tri-blends are perfect for this. You're going to start with the deepest shade on the top, and I'll put it onto the little roof as well. So we've got that dark shade, Joe, and then because of the tri-blends, we're going to blend from the dark into the mid and then right down into the light.
Awesome. Loads and loads of you loving these, getting busier and busier as we go through the show as well. Yeah, lots of people, we've set off a bit of a chatter. There's a Frozen black hole happening now in the comments of people chatting away about all things Frozen, which is awesome. Did you know there's a Moana 2 coming as well, Sarah?
No!
Well, you do now. There you go. Johnny's so excited about that.
Know.
Yeah, it's in the works apparently.
Oh, we love Moana.
Yeah.
We love Moana in our house. Is The Rock going to be in it?
I think the Rock. I'm like Jonathan Ross. The Rock is going to be in it. Indeed.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yes, indeed. I also think Lin-Manuel Miranda's going to be in it as well. That was what I heard. I'm not sure.
Ooh, exciting
It's very,
stuff.
very exciting.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Very busy on these. Is it still the bubbles that are the people's favourite, Johnny, individually? Because remember, the best way to get the best value is to go for the whole collection. Any two, though, £14.50 or $18 if you want to get them like that. So it's completely up to you. The whole collection, well, it gets you the whole collection, which is why, of course, it's far and away the most popular. It also gets you the best value. The bubbles, Into the Woods and the Country Village are your favourites at the moment. So it's up to you. You can either mix and match or you can go for the whole thing. But whatever you do, make sure you get hold of at least a couple of these because the amount they do for you it's incredible. And also, you get the free gift. Don't forget, if you're spending over £15 or $15, everyone. I've got mine over here, just with my cup of tea. On it. They thought they'd get one in the gallery, but no, we just don't have enough of them. Only while stocks last. But it is your Crafter's Companion coaster made out of all recycled plastic and made in the UK as well, which is absolutely awesome. So you will get one of those, which is fantastic when you spend £15 or $15. I've got my tea on there at the moment. Perfect. We've got half-time teas in the show today. I mean, it's a special treat.
We're absolutely living the dream today. We didn't even have to request them, and the half-time teas just turned up. Right. So can you see, I've shown you how we do that. Now we've got that multiple kind of two-dimensional layer going on. What I do need to do is teach you how to do this side piece. If you missed this earlier on in the show, let me show you again how you do it, right? Because you're going to cut a piece of card, and your piece of card has to be the same height as the card here. And then can you see, I've already done these, but I'll go over them again, right? You're going to score now I've done them from 3/4 of an inch, every quarter of an inch. So basically hit one, miss one on the lines as you go down here, Joe. Now my top tip on how all of these are going to go together, okay, is that you're going to score them all, and then you're going to fold away from yourself. So the best way to do this, fold it away from yourself and put a nice score line over the edge there. So one at a time, folding over and giving it a nice score. And then once you've folded them one way, fold them the other way.
Could you use, or is it a different measurement, could you use your memory book spine and do that and then cut it down? Would that work?
Yes, you could absolutely do that. So that is the only challenge with that is it's only 4 inches tall, the smaller one.
Oh, okay.
However, we do the larger. I suppose if you're only wanting a little 4 inch, because the die would fit on a 4 inch, so that would be a great idea actually,
awesome.
Joe. I like that idea because I borrowed this kind of concept from the memory book concept. But yes, if you don't want to have to do all the scoring and you want life just made a little bit easier for you, that would absolutely be the way to do it.
Fabulous. So there's another option for you if you've got those. Yes, lots and lots and lots of birthday wishes coming in. There's a surprise tomorrow, isn't there, as well, in Wake Up Call. So I'm not allowed to say anything about it.
It is. Now, because people are like, oh, why are you saying it's a surprise in front of me then? It's not a surprise. I have to know what the surprise is because I had to contribute to the surprise.
Yes.
So it's more of a surprise for you guys, but for my birthday. Just watch this space. It's going to be good.
If you saw Sara's Instagram, at the end of last week, maybe you might. Or
it was just
this week.
It was just a couple of days ago.
And then you may have had a little sneak peek as to what is coming up. You want to make sure you join Craig and Sara and myself for Wake Up Call tomorrow. So that's midday in the UK, 7 a.m. on the East Coast.
Get up, guys. It's totally worth getting up. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning if you're over on the West Coast. However, I promise you can go and have a little cat nap later on in the day, just not while my show's on.
Yes.
But other than that, yes, you can absolutely go and do that and you will love it.
And then I've got a brilliant show with you, another launch tomorrow, Sara. And then I've got a fantastic Colour Me Happy show with... Chivers herself, Lady Chivers is here with us.
Lady Chivers is in for a big show Friday night. It's going to be an absolute belter.
It is going to be awesome. You want to make sure you join us for that.
Right, can you see how I've got 2 of the spines on there now? Can you see how I've worked that up? Oh, I've got a little bit of tape oozing out. But you've worked that up, and so you've got 2 spines, because we've just got 2 layers on this one, and then you've got the spine at the front and back of your card. Notice what I keep doing, Joe, is I keep taking it back down and burnishing the crease lines so that all those creases work really, really well. Yep.
Fabulous.
Now, you need 2 of those, and we're going to use 2 of them, and I've got this lovely kind of backing piece to go on there. So watch what we're going to do. Tape to tape, right? Tape goes all the way down the side here and up this side here, so that you're gluing tape to tape, and watch how well that sticks right on there like that.
Fabulous.
Okay, and then exactly the same here. We're going to go tape all the way down here, and then you're going to stick it really, really well, tape to tape, with another piece going down the edge there, and then we're going to line those up, and that's going to give you that side. So there's our 2, is that like the back to the card, all right? Now, what I'm going to do with this one, Joe, just to show you the alternative, because last time I made this, I did it with the tape pen. I'm going to do this one with the red liner tape, so you can use our very, very fine red liner tape. Look how well they stick on there like that.
Awesome.
So you're going to use the red liner tape down there and down this side, but you do want this nice kind of ultra thin red liner tape to facilitate you doing that really easily. Oh, here we go. Don't you stick down there. Right, there we go. Oh, Joe, I'm going to have to pull this off now. I'm going to pull this off and stick another bit on. Right, go on. I can't talk and do.
No problem whatsoever. Make sure you're sticking around, because a little later today as well, in just over 2 hours, myself and Craig are back with an incredible cartload.
Yes.
Because it is packed full of amazing spring sale items for you. There is a whole spring sale section over on our website, and not only have we crammed it full of amazing deals, we're also adding brand new products every day during the spring sale. So make sure you're checking back over there to see what new goodies have been added every single day, because there is absolutely loads for you. So that maybe is a little something for you to do between shows today. Definitely go over there and check out all those awesome products that are available, because there is absolutely loads of them for you. Francine Pomerici, what a great name, says, my birthday is tomorrow too. I'll be 55.
Yes.
Yikes. Sarah is my birthday sister. Happy birthday, Sarah, from New Jersey. Fabulous.
Wow, happy birthday. Oh, it's nice when you know you're sharing your birthday with people.
Do you know if you share your birthday with anyone famous, Sarah?
Shakespeare.
And anyone else? Have you Googled it?
Do you know, I haven't actually.
Right, I'm going to tell you.
Oh,
I'm going to Google it.
Here he goes. He means business here. He's off. They probably will be. But there always is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think, to be honest, you're not going to beat Shakespeare.
I mean, he's pretty famous, isn't he?
Yeah, but as far as famous people go,
Shirley Temple.
Shirley
There you
Temple.
go. That's a pretty famous one.
She's pretty famous. Still not as big as Shakespeare.
Dev Patel.
Who, sorry?
Dev Patel.
Dev Patel.
From Slumdog Millionaire.
Yep.
Who else we
like
got in here?
Film.
John Cena. I don't know who that is. Apparently he's a wrestler.
Me neither.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Who else we got here? Yeah, they're the most famous ones. Why are you not on here? That's what I want to know. When you Google famous people 23rd of April. I'm going to write to Google right now.
And you're going to have a word with Google?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you tell them. You tell them, Joe.
Don't forget the voting, Joe. It says, Anne, it's going to be very hard to choose today. Anne, thank you for reminding me. After this demonstration, we will vote on the card of the show, and then we'll put that forward for the card of the day. That looks beautiful, Sarah.
I tell you what, I'm going to be right. Craig is going to have his work cut out trying to beat me on card of the day for this one today. Not being funny, but these are some pretty epic cards, because you can do such advanced stuff with all of the pop-outs. And look at that, we haven't even made many pop-out cards. We've done shaker cards, we've done tunnel cards, we've done tunnel books, we've done a little bit of all sorts. So it just shows you, they might be called pop-outs, but they're actually incredibly versatile. So here we go. So layer 1 goes on the front of there like that. And then we're going to layer that up on top of here, and we're going to have this whole 3-dimensional piece going on top of the secondary layer. And do you know what? It's worth taking your time with these. If you noticed, I kind of haven't rushed through as I've been, oh my life.
What have you done?
Well, I've just done it upside down. I've just made this whole thing of I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time, Joe. And then I've not been paying attention and I've put it on upside down. So, do you know what? And I've stuck tape to tape as well. This is when it shows you how good our tape is. Look at that. It's not going to come away without ripping. That is how strong all of that tape is. I mean, to be honest, I've kind
You've
of
salvaged that, though,
almost
Sarah.
got away with that, right? Let's have a look. Now we'll do it. Now we'll take our time. Right, now I'll pay attention to what I'm doing and stick this first piece on here, and then also we'll stick the next piece down on there. And isn't that just coming together really, really nicely?
I love those, like, I guess they're like vines, aren't they, that are in there on the stamp. I think it really finishes it and frames it so beautifully.
It's just a little bit different, I thought.
Yeah.
And then actually, see where I've put it somewhere. I had a nice little bit of, maybe I didn't. I did have all the best intentions of putting a nice little bow on there and a little thing, I'll find it in a moment. Let me show you the one that I've got. Can you see there? Home Sweet Home, and then just a little bit. And actually I like it much better when I've coloured in the little house.
Me too. Yeah, I think it refinishes it off.
This is why it's all nice to do these things a couple of times and have a feel. Now, do you want to see which ones I've done?
Yes,
so that
please.
we have a vote on them, right?
Should we vote then?
Do you want to do them in order?
Let's number them, and we'll make Johnny keep a note of which number's which.
Okay, right. Number 1 was the pop-out card.
Awesome.
Right? That was number 1.
Contestant number 1.
Contestant number 2 was keeping it nice and simple, showing you how to do like the dangling butterfly in there, right? Now, number 3 was when we started getting a bit more advanced, and that's when we did the first tunnel book.
Nice.
With the camping in there, right? So that was number 3. Then number 4 was the shaker card. Shaker card. I'm shaking off here, right?
Taylor Swift's favourite card, this.
There you go. Taylor Swift's favourite one.
Absolutely.
So there's the shaker on there. And then number 5 was that wonderful tunnel book in the larger size there as well. So there's number 5 on there.
You choose.
You choose.
Power is in your hands.
Oh, no. Number 5. Number 5 was the box.
Oh, hang on. Steward's inquiry.
5 was the box.
5 was the box.
6. I thought I'd done more than 5.
5's
6
the box.
was the tunnel.
6 is the tunnel. Okay, 1 to 6. What's it going to be? You have got about 3 minutes to vote. You can do it over on Facebook, Crafters TV, or of course you can do it across on YouTube, Crafters Companion. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Right, I'm going to quickly recap what it is that you are getting in the whole collection. They are on a 2 for $14.50 or $18, but far and away the busiest option has been to go for the big collection. Half the stock is gone. You can see why too, because the thing about them is they are just so versatile. So what you're going to get in here is you're going to get Secret Garden, Our Home. There is also Into the Woods, Party Vibes, Lost in the Woods, Enjoy the Bubbles. You've also got Country Village, as well as Time to Celebrate, and you're also getting in there Go Camping as well, which is fantastic. Now, let me just share with you the tri-blends before we finish. Now, what did I do with them? Just going into the craft vault, bear with. Right, these ones here. Oh, there we are. So these are your tri-blend, your original tri-blend. So they are, of course, the bullet nib. Amazing value, these, because you're getting 72 markers in here across 24 pieces, because you've got 3. You've actually got 3 pens in each one of these. So you've got, of course, you've got the darker shade, you've got the mid shade, and of course you've got the light shade. Now even I can use these, so that shows you, doesn't it, just how easy they are, of course, to use. These are the deep blends. You've also got a second pack that accompanies them as well. So it's half a set here with the $67.99, $101.95 is your price on those, which is awesome value for money. So do not miss out on those. Don't forget, it's going to be a special wake-up call tomorrow. Music and passion are the fashion for Sarah's birthday bash. Now,
Fashion are always the fashion here at Crafters Companion, Joe.
yes. What does it? Yeah, I mean, we can't say any more, can we?
Nope,
Do you know how
can't
much
possibly
it
say any
kills
more.
me? Do you know how hard I find it to keep a secret? Like it's burning. It's like I've been microwaved and it's eating me up from the inside out. That's how hard it is to keep a secret. But tomorrow is a big day, and you're gonna want to join us. So yeah, you're gonna make sure you want to join us, of course, for that wake-up call, which is absolutely awesome. Sarah, we crammed a lot, didn't we, into this show, and I think we've really shown just how versatile they are.
They are, and do you know what? I've got a whole box here of cards. So while we've got the last couple of votes coming in, do you want me to show you
Oh,
the
yes,
last few
please.
of these, okay? So you could be doing, so you pop out cards is how they were designed. That's that beautiful card in the middle there. Again, that's been coloured in, and then don't forget you can do the little danglers. I showed you how to do all the danglers. Now, you can use them to decorate the front of your card as well as the insides of your card. How cute's that?
Love
the
that.
bathroom mirror with a little bit of glitter mirror card. Now, Into the Woods is beautiful if you do it on like a diorama. That's the only type of card I haven't had a chance to show you really was the dioramas.
I love the
on there.
acorn frame. Are they
Nice,
acorns?
isn't it?
Is that
They
what
are acorns.
Awesome.
And then you called it, you said about using the vellum behind that Into the Woods one. And I think that'll be fabulous. Now, I love the camping one. So there is the little pop-out card with the
cute.
camper in the middle. And of course, you can dangle things down from here. So that's lovely. That's like the barbecue sauce. But I love this. Look, can you see the marshmallows over the campfire? That was me and the boys last week when we went camping.
Oh, it looked like you had a lovely time.
Oh, it was amazing. It was absolutely
Those
fantastic.
ice creams looked amazing.
Oh, it's just nice for things to be starting to open back up again and being able to go into an ice cream shop, to be honest.
It is.
So, yes, I've tried to show you a lot of the pop-out cards here, because what we've done is we've done loads of different concepts to pop-outs. I showed you the pop-out, but then we've also done all them other concepts, the shaker card, the tunnel book and everything else.
Brilliant. I mean, you guys have absolutely loved it. Demo of the show. If you were a betting lady, Sarah, what would you say it is?
I think you guys have gone for either one of the tunnel books or the shaker card.
It's number 6.
Number 6, the one that
the
I've
house,
just
wasn't it?
done. The house in that, yes, there we go, that one there. Now in that case, and if that's going on the shelf, it's absolutely going to need a little, I've got like a nice home sweet home and I found me a little bit of,
you just
bit of ribbon.
a little
I'm
bit
gonna
of
finish
extra
it off.
titivation
Let's
for
just,
it,
I mean,
seeing as
it's
it's going on the
already
shelf.
won, but if it's going up against Craig later,
Not sure this
I want to
is
make
fully
sure
within
it's
the
looking
rules,
nice.
Sarah.
Yeah, it's all right, I just hadn't quite finished it. There we go. There we go. Isn't that lovely?
It's a strong week this week, judging by the shelf at the moment. Oh, Debbie won last week. Again,
do you know what?
4. Oh.
She's absolutely...
She's 2 in the lead. She's annihilating the competition, isn't she?
It's only April. It's all I'm saying. It's only April. There's still time. We are going all year, aren't we?
We are, I think so, yeah. I wonder we'll have to, maybe we'll have to start giving Debbie a few less shows so the others can, everyone else can get caught back up. She is back in with us this week though, which is awesome. Please don't forget to check out your baskets because of course I'd hate for you to miss out on these. You're getting all 8 in here. They're incredible value for money. You can get them individually. You can also get them on a 2 for £14.50 or $18. However you get hold of them, whichever ones you go for, I just really want you to get to dip your toe in with these because I know you're going to love using them. They're such a wonderful size to use on a whole vast array of different projects. Whether you're using them on the outside of your cards, the inside of your cards, it really doesn't matter. Anyone that's a bit on the fence about these, Sarah, what would you say?
It's not very often we do something this versatile, this different, this unique, that has so many different ways in which you can use it. I mean, I can count on one hand the number of dies we've launched in the last 16 years that have this level of versatility, and hopefully the last 2 hours has shown you that. So whether you can go for the whole collection or you just want to cherry pick your best couple, your favourite few, try them, get them home, you'll love these ones.
You will indeed. Don't go anywhere though. There's loads still to come here on Crafts TV. Massive thanks to Sarah. A pleasure as always to be back in the studio with her. And a big thanks, of course, to you. I'm going to leave you with a little kind of look at what is coming up here on Crafters TV. I'm going to get my dancing moves ready for tomorrow as well. See you in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay with us here on Crafters TV. Lots of fun and bargains galore coming up in just a little while. 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 o'clock Eastern. Joe and Craig with Cartload. These are normally fast and furious. It's even going to be more fast and furious this evening because it is the start of our spring sale Cartload. So make sure you join the guys for that. And of course they'll be back with you tomorrow as well, kicking off your Friday, Joe and Craig, with another wake-up call from 12 o'clock midday, 7 o'clock here on Crafters TV.